Ladies and gentlemen, we call your attention to the game administrators meeting being held in the field. This meeting includes the game administrator of the host school, the two head coaches, the referee, and a representative of the security team. Each of these is reviewing their individual responsibilities for this game. We ask that you as spectators conduct yourselves in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. We encourage you to cheer for your team and thank you for your cooperation and attendance this evening.
Fulton, Fulton. That's Fulton starters. That's their backups.
Nice.
Yeah. They do it right. Coach got us down there. He sat right down there. I spoke to him. Yeah. Told him I appreciate the text.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this evening's game. We welcome you to the Town of Clinton Football Stadium and the finest natural turf high school playing surface in East Tennessee. This game will be played according to the rules of PWSAA, providing for fair competition among players and teams.
I thought surely God
Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the high school and scholastic athletic program. Our athletes recognize that and abide by the decisions of the game officials. You as spectators can help to promote good sportsmanship by also observing the rules of fair play. Each fan is requested to take personal responsibility in keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Spectators can support your high school program by refraining from derogatory or intemperate cheers, chants, and remarks. Clinton High School welcomes you to tonight's game with our guests, the Falcons of Fulton High School, and our own Clinton High School Dragons. All seating on the visiting side is
He was
general
there and I was
admission
going, but I didn't get to go.
in-zone seating is general admission, and for CHS students. All seats on the home side in section C, H, and S are reserved seats. You may be asked to move if you do not have a reserved seat ticket for your seat. Seating in the section of the home side nearest the concession stand is also
I wondered
provided.
if when they did that onside kick, they
For the
were
enjoyment of all
trying to
spectators, we
ice.
must insist that there be
That's the
no
last thing
standing
they
along
thought
the
they could do.
rails
And that
in
very well
front
could
of
have
the
been
seating
what they
area
were
or
trying
on
to
the
do.
steps which lead to the
It
seating
was,
area.
it was the wrong move.
In addition, pants are banned from the stadium as well as the use of stadium seats with
Now, I
arms.
don't know what they knew in
There
the
should be
scout
no playing
report, so
football
the
in
scout
the
report might have
great
said
grass
you can
area
do
of the
that, so.
stadium, and spectators should remain off the playing surface at all times. They must refrain from throwing any object onto the playing surface. Violators of these policies will be immediately ejected from the game. In accordance with the laws of the state of Tennessee, please note that this stadium has been designated as a non-smoking area. This does include e-cigarettes. If you wish to smoke, you need to be outside of the fenced area and clear of the gate entrance. We anticipate and appreciate your cooperation in observing these rules. Restrooms are located underneath the end-zone stands as well as in the front section of the home concession building. Concession stands are located under the visiting stands as well as the concourse area on the home side. And as I remind you, there are a number of homecoming candidates
He's fixing to
who are
we
seeking
can't
to
wait. Let's go.
Very special welcome tonight to a group of alumni who are attending the game as a group, the class of 1977.
Test. Okay, here we go.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
Welcome.
This place got a name.
We are the Clinton High School Dragon cheerleaders, hanging out at Oak Ridge Utility District, getting ready for the big game. Ready? Dragons are ready. Dragons are smooth. Dragons gonna take control and roll right over you. Dragons are ready. Dragons are smooth. Dragons gonna take control and roll right over you. Say what? Dragons are ready. Dragons are smooth. Dragons gonna take control and roll right over you. Tackle those dirty uniforms by purchasing a washer and dryer from ORUD. Natural gas dryers cost about half as much to operate as electric dryers. Save money this football season.
With natural gas plug sets starting at $199, don't fumble during a power outage this year. Come down to ORUD and get your set of natural gas plugs to keep your family warmed up and in the game.
ORUD makes it easy with 0% financing. When it's your turn to host a big game, they have all your appliance needs, from ranges to refrigerators, to make you the MVP of the season.
Teaming up with Oak Ridge Utility and Natural Gas will have you calling all the right plays this year. Don't wait to make the switch. Call today. So now the only question is, what time is it?
It's high school football time in Tennessee.
I'm alive.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Friday night game of the week, brought to you by BBB. I'm Chase Clem, alongside my buddy David Queener. We're in the great city of Clinton tonight, David, aren't we?
We're here, buddy.
I was telling you before we got going, had a little mix-up. I was going circles around the high school trying to find the football field. Never been up here before.
Did you find it?
Nope.
Yeah, it can get a little confusing. You think if you're going to Clinton High School, you're going to the field, but high school plays their games here at the city field. So, like I told you earlier, they just come over here and get off the bus, and get off, play the game, get back on the bus, and go back to the field house.
Got a couple things going on tonight. It looks like we got some neon numbers going. That's bright orange.
That is bright orange.
And the viewers will see it later on during the game, but that is neon. And then you've also got the October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A lot of pink cheerleaders, some tape, wristbands, gloves going on.
Big game night for Clinton. The game, Clinton needs to try to win. I don't know whether they can or not, but a Fulton team that's coming in that's
4-1.
4-1. And as I talked to Coach McKamey and I talked to Coach Gaylor, the defensive guy, and then the head coach, they both said, they've played well enough defensively, just not well enough offensively. They've just had trouble. They just had trouble on the offensive side of the ball. For the last 4 or 5 years, Clinton here has played in sort of like shotgun, a lot of shotgun stuff, and it was more of a spread offense. And Coach McKamey said our offensive line just having trouble putting their hands in the ground and blocking. They've been used to taking a step back and blocking, just pass blocking mainly. And they've just not been able to master that yet. But defensively, they've played really good. Last week, 7-0s in the game all the way down to the end. But as he also told me, we'll take 2 good steps and we'll get a penalty and take 3 back. So I think that's just a sign that the program is headed in the right direction. And listen, they've been in just about every game except the Anderson County game.
And, you can only ask defense to hold for so long before that wears down and eventually the game gets out of hand. You see that on Saturdays, on Fridays, on Sundays. The defense can only keep you in the game for so long.
But I guess the game that everybody probably would like for us to talk about a little bit would be last night's game, would be Greenback and Coalfield.
It was a packed house, game of the week, VLT, BBB. It was the place to be last night at Coalfield.
It was, and you know, I think the hype was there.
Mm-hmm.
It was right. The hype was there for the game. So I don't know. It's I can't figure the game out. I'm lost on. I've been asked 1,000 times today, what happened to the game? Well, first of all, I wasn't there, but I really don't know. So it's sort of weird what happened last night.
Now, 27-7, that's when a lot of people turned the TVs off. I know I didn't get to watch a ton of it, but coming back in there, Packard and Austin Price, if you're still with us, because a lot of people turn the TV off when it's 27-7. And Greenback just clawed in. We talked about Coalfield had to play 4 quarters up until last night, and maybe that got maybe they weren't ready to play 4 quarters. And, you haven't had to all year. You've been probably starting to sub starters out early in the second half. And probably just something they might not have been as well conditioned for. A couple mistakes, turnovers. There were some late sacks that just probably a perfect storm for the Greenback Cherokees.
And that's what it sounds like. And, if nothing else, and I've told several people this today, I think until last year was the first time that Greenback had won the series, won the regular season, and also won the playoffs. They had never won the playoffs. Coalfield went to Greenback. I've been there when they've done that and won that game. So maybe it's a little wake-up call for Coalfield to wake up a little bit.
Better to lose one early than to get in the playoffs than to lose
well,
one.
I'd rather not be in the first round of the playoffs and have this happen to me. You're right. I'd rather it happen now and us get it worked out. Whatever we got to work out, but just get it worked out.
So now Coalfield most likely will have to travel to Greenback, like you said, in the playoffs, and that surely be another close game that could go either way.
And it could, and typically those games down at Greenback do go that way, or at Coalfield, either one. I don't think they're ever blowouts, but it's a hard place. Coalfield's a hard place to go play. Greenback's a hard place to go play. Fans, both places are just right on top of you, so you're packed in there. So it looked like a great atmosphere last night. Hate I couldn't get there, but I couldn't. But that's the big game in the area for last night and tonight too.
Tell you what, though, collectively between the two teams, a lot of good football players. I saw good quarterback play from both teams, a great, good-looking running back from Greenback, and good receivers, great catches by the Coalfield Yellow Jackets. All around, a good display of quality football players.
And it was a good game last night. So I know Oak Ridge is off tonight. I think I know Anderson County's off tonight. What did you think about Anderson County last week? I mean,
boy, they just keep putting up numbers. That's all we see is numbers, putting up big scores, and defense. Defense, like we said, can get forgotten. They're not giving up a lot of points.
No, they're not. I don't know how many they gave up, but it's not been many. I can tell you that. I agree with that.
Tell you what, you got Kingston tonight hosting Scott County for homecoming. Scott County got them last year, didn't they?
I believe they did. Scott County was a much better team last year. It's a team that's sort of in a little rebuilding mode. So that's a game at Kingston should get probably.
Yes, bounce back. They're 6-1 on the year. Coach Pankey's got them rolling. And they're in position to probably get a playoff game. I don't know about a home game. Other games tonight in the Roane County area. Oliver Springs has traveled to Sunbright. Sunbright looking for their, I believe, 4th win in a row on the season. They've really turned it on here lately. And Harriman travels to Midway to play. The Blue Devils struggle a little bit. Also games we've got Campbell County at Carnes. West travels to Powell. Elizabethton is going to Union County. Like we just mentioned, Oliver Springs travels to Sunbright looking to pick up their first win of the year. And Scott is playing Kingston is playing host to Scott County, their homecoming. I saw a picture of the field last night. Looked great. Got the checkerboard. The Kingston Parks and Rec do a great job getting that field ready. And Carter travels to Knox Central. So a lot of good football tonight. I know where Coach Webb is tonight. He's going to go watch that York at Wartburg.
York at Wartburg game. Who's he got? He's got York, or he got Wartburg?
Wartburg.
Got Wartburg
next
left.
Friday.
Got next Friday. Got that.
So him and Coach Davis, we're going to travel up there to the old stomping grounds and get a little scouting report tonight.
Yeah. it's a good time to have a week off right here to heal up a little bit and get ready for the, as you would say, the stretch run.
The back stretch. It's good to have that bye week. You don't want to have it week 2. You know, you want to have it about halfway through.
Clinton's was week 3. I thought it was awful early.
That is.
You know, they played 2 and then had 1 off. I mean, if I was going to have it, I'd want it to be like, if nothing else, week 5 or 6 or something like that. You know, a couple years ago, Clinton had like week 9 off, and
that's all about too late.
That's what I was going to say. I thought it was just about too late to have it off then. So it's crazy.
Yeah, you want to get right around that midway point. By that time, you got a lot of banged up players. They need a week off to heal. They need a week off to rest. And sometimes they need a week off just not to do football. And just be.
Maybe that's what Tennessee needs.
I don't know what Tennessee needs.
I tried to tell y'all on Friday Night Scoreboard last Friday night. Y'all wouldn't listen to me. It's going to be 42 something. It just, I didn't know that something was going to be 0. I thought it might be 17, but Tennessee laid an egg, buddy.
Who would have ever thought? And I know they've harped on it all week, and they'll harp on it all next week too. Who'd have thought we'd have threw up a goose egg at home with everything go? You had Checker Neal, and you had Brett Favre, Peyton Manning. You had it all and come out.
Well, they threw
flat.
one, didn't they?
Yeah. It's just about a lot of angry phone calls this week.
I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some angry phone calls, but I don't know. Tennessee program it's drilling right now. I think it's on a couple of wheels instead of 4 wheels. It's on a couple. They got a couple wheels off.
They do, and a lot of fans jumping ship already. And you hear people say, "Well, if they can beat South Carolina, we can right the ship, and that'll calm people down." I don't think it will. I think a lot of people are over it. And
well, I think if you look at what I called in and told y'all 2 or 3 weeks ago, I give y'all some winning percentages from Butch Jones when he was at Central Michigan, when he was at Cincinnati, and now that he's at UT. You're going to get 8 to 9 wins a year from him. That's it. That's what he's on par for right now is 8 wins again, and possibly another bowl game against a weak Big Ten team possibly to win his 9th ball game. Is people going to be happy with 9-3? But listen, I don't think it's 9-3. I think it's 6-6 at best. It's
a shame, you talk yourself into a 9-3 before the season starts, and you temper that down to about 8-4. And like you said, now you look at it and you think, man, we might win one more game the rest of the season.
Well, it could be possible. You never know.
I mean, as bad as it's going, you could beat Southern Miss. Is it Southern Miss?
Southern Miss, yeah.
And then you could potentially lose the rest of them.
You potentially could, because Kentucky's a whole lot better. Vanderbilt's a whole lot better. LSU's a toss-up game right now, but you look for them to be better. Alabama.
And Missouri. Missouri might be
Missouri's
that other.
A win. So there's a couple wins there. They need to knock somebody off. They're going to need to win a couple to have it pretty respectable.
And it's bad when we've gotten to a point where we're talking about splitting between Kentucky and Vanderbilt. Well, we might split that.
And if you look at Coach Jones's overall record against Vanderbilt, it's not that good. I think Brad wants to take a break, man.
Let's pay some bills.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
In today's world, you don't stay in business long without providing exceptional customer service. The Duff family has been providing exceptional customer service for over 44 years. Our customers rate us highly, as shown by the fact we're the only dealer in Tennessee to have earned the Subaru Stellar Care Award for customer satisfaction 6 years in a row. Check our online reviews or ask your friends. They'll tell you to come to Earl Duff Subaru, where buying is a pleasure.
Choose 0% APR financing on all new 2017 Outback models for up to 63 months during the model year-end sale at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
If you didn't buy your rugs at Hammers, you paid too much.
Hammers buyers search the South's rug markets every month for special deals on area and room size rugs, like these in traditional, oriental, and contemporary designs. Choose from high quality heat set rugs, olefins or wool. Plus, there's always a special selection of kitchen and bathroom rugs for $288. Remember,
don't pay too much. Buy your rugs at Hammers.
put a lot of love into our award-winning ribs to ensure you'll love them too. Calhoun's, over 30 years of love and ribs.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area, all types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower, featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. In jail? Need bail? Just chill and call Hill. That's right, Hill Bonding Company is a locally owned Johnny-on-the-spot company for bonding people out of jail. The number you need to remember is 245-4545. That's right, 245-4545. Hill Bonding Company is locally owned, also covering Morgan and Loudoun counties. 245-4545. Jail ain't no big deal, just chill and call Hill. 245-4545.
The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families and the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Clinton City Fields. I'm Chase Clem alongside David Queener. We're here at the Friday night BBB game of the week between the Clinton Dragons and the Fulton Falcons. David, hopefully somebody don't know something we don't know. A lot of people need to start rolling in here, don't they?
Yeah, we need them to roll in here, yeah. It's a sparse crowd. Not very many people. We're about, 6-7 minutes away from kickoff?
Mm-hmm. Here come the Falcons out of the tunnel. A good national anthem played by the Clinton High School Marching Band.
Yeah, we'll get a crowd in here before it's all said and done. There's quite a few people standing on the fence on this home side anyway.
Tell you something interesting I learned on the way in here. The Clinton Middle School are not the Dragons, correct?
No, they're the Hawks.
They're the Hawks.
Right.
You got some history behind that?
It's always, back in the day when I went to the middle school, it was the Rebels. And then the Rebels got changed when they went to 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th graders went to the high school, they changed them to the Hawks. They just in the last couple of years, maybe the last 3 years, changed their colors.
Mm-hmm.
Their colors are no longer, I think it was a blue and a gray, I think. It's no longer blue and gray now. It's black and orange and some blue in it. They pretty much have tried to get it as the same as the high school. When Coach McKamey came this year, he brought a middle school coach with him from Grace to be the head coach at the middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So they could try to get the program on the same, have the middle and the high school program mirroring each other a little bit.
You know, that's what you want. You see a lot of these middle school teams that are successful, but the main purpose of your middle school is to almost be a feeder program. Get them get them ready, and that's why I think you see some of these really good programs, they run exactly what their high school runs. That way when they step in day one as a freshman, it doesn't take 2 months to learn plays and to learn cadences and calls and signals.
And you try to run the same offense as close as you can get. You try to run the same defense. I know in middle school you have to tweak it a little bit, and that's all. It's all about feeding the high school, and that's what you want. So, but that's the background of the program. So, at one point the middle school was 7th through 9th, and now it's 6th through 8th. So that's where some changes went through.
Tell you one big improvement I've seen in Clinton High School football was when I was looking for the field was that indoor practice facility.
It's nice, isn't it?
Now, is that a football facility? Is it a gym, locker room,
it's a
coach's office?
There's some coach's office in there, and there's some other things in there, but it's a multi-purpose use facility. It's going to be used for not only football. It's going to be used for volleyball. It's going to be used for softball, baseball. It's just an indoor use facility for all those things. And I'm not, if I'm mistaken, they might even go put some basketball goals in there maybe.
Is there a 40-yard?
I forgot what. There's some turf. It's turf on the inside. I think there is a team room in there, and there's probably a weight room in there, but I'm not 100% sure. About a $1.3 million project that was all fun. All of the funds were raised in donations and stuff. So it's a pretty good facility. One thing about the middle school played for the middle school championship last night between them and the Norris Senators, which is a feeder to Anderson County. So those two programs are pretty good.
And I'm sure some of those get intermingled, those middle schools. I'm sure they get when they go to high school. Here come the Dragons as they get to the 50-yard line and have a little pregame pep talk before they bust through the sign.
And they had the coin toss, and I don't have a clue who won it. We didn't even see it. We was too busy talking. I saw him walk out. Do we know who won it? Brad's trying to think.
I saw the funnel cake down here on the row below me, and my mind went blank.
I heard that. Well, one of the guys on the camera ate some funnel cake before. He said it was pretty good. So I think they're preparing, selling stuff for homecoming in a couple weeks or whenever it is, and they're trying to get ready for homecoming.
Tell you what, back to the Vols for a minute. I don't know if you know what VolQuest is. It's the Vol rivals and the message boards. And I was trying to go to sleep last night. I said, I'll look at it one more time. And somebody posted something, wait till the war room, wait till the, So I was up to 12:30 waiting on nothing, to be decided on.
Well, let's see here. Looks like Fulton's going to kick off.
Clinton will be receiving. Still don't know who won the toss.
No, we don't. We just know Fulton's going to kick off, so we'll just assume that Clinton won the toss.
Back deep for the Dragons is number 3, Anthony Shervington, and number 8, Isaiah Washington.
Anthony Shervington deep to receive for the Dragons.
On the kick for the Fulton Falcons is number 22, Jay-Sean Fenderson. As we get underway over here.
Baltimore kickoff, bud.
What Baltimore? I drive by it once or twice a week, 2 or 3 times a week, and they've got things rolling down there on Rome State Highway. Kick's going to be received at the 10-yard line. Clinton looking to get some good field position. Looks like he slipped.
Shervington on the return.
Shervington returns it about to the 23-yard line.
Not bad field, not bad field position.
Well, like we were saying earlier, for the Clinton Dragons, if they're going to want to be in this game, they're going to need to strike early, strike often.
Yeah, Clinton's going to have, like we said, Clinton's had trouble scoring. They need to score. They're going to have to score some points tonight to be in this ball game.
quarterback Luke Harrison, number 5 for the Dragons. You see a lot of this. We saw this a few weeks ago at Anderson County. Everybody looks off to the sidelines to get the signal in. It changes 2 or 3 times. Gain of a couple. Isaiah Washington on the carry for a couple of yards to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it looked like Clinton lined up in a power I, but most time at Grace, I thought McKamey sort of run a version of the wing T, so he must have. He looks like he might have changed up just a little bit.
He was deep. Normally you'll see a fullback in that wing. Running back looked rather deep.
And maybe they've changed up a little bit. Is that the wing back? Yeah, that looks like it right there. It's a little bit different. It's not really out of the prayer eye.
Harrison takes the snap, a little trap play to the fullback, and picks up a few yards.
Cameron Washington on the carry. Jacquez Booker on the stop.
Bring up 3rd down and 4.
Manageable. Me and Ron Berry always talk 3rd down. You're 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. It's unreal. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, real manageable. Something that you ought to be able to get.
Don't necessarily have to pass on a play like this, but it's not a bad option.
Yeah.
Falcons look.
What in the world?
Or you can run the old John Webb freeze play and get them to jump off the sides.
Ron Berry talks about that play so much. I mean, come on. He can hey, listen. He can call when it's going. He can call when it's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can call when it's going to happen.
That'll be your 1st down for the Clinton Dragons. That's one way to get it.
That's one way to get it, isn't it? That's one way to move the chains.
Yeah, the freeze play is a patented John Webb. It's almost like death and taxes. It's a guarantee.
I like when Barry calls it. I get on him. I can't believe that Webb has run that offense so long. For you to know the plays, that's ridiculous.
That bring up a Hammers 1st down. Yeah, anytime you think, they ought to punt right here, or they ought to freeze play. Harrison back under center. They'll give it to the fullback. He's out for a good gain. He's still on his feet. I think his feet are off the ground. I think they were carrying him.
He might have a 1st down. Another 1st down. Another Hammers 1st down.
They're going to spot the ball a little bit back, but he still picks up the 1st down.
Listen, you're in the back door of Hammers, buddy. Hammers is right here in Clinton.
I could smell the Hammers on the way in here. I couldn't see it, but I could feel it. I was in it. It was near me.
It's right here.
First and 10 for the Dragons at the 45. Boy, Dave, they've ran just straight power right here to start the game off with.
Yeah, picked a couple, had a couple good gains there. We've not seen them put the ball in the air yet, though.
That might be the game plan tonight. Run clock. Even if you don't score, run it, get the ball down deep, punt it, field goal.
Well, you need some long drives. So Clinton's got a fairly good field goal kicker. You need some drives. You need to eat some clock up. That's how you beat a good team. You know how you do that? Keep them off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Keep their offense standing over on the sideline.
Twins to the home side of the ball field for the Dragons. Harrison signals in the call to his lineman. And they'll throw it opposite field.
He's got a
big gain, about 7.
First down. Almost got a 1st down.
Isaiah Washington on the pitch.
Just looking at the Dragons week in, week out on the Friday night scoreboard show, seems to struggle at times. But like you said, before, they're in every game to a certain extent. I think the offense is showing that right now.
And the offense is right now not playing bad. Get another 1st down here is what they need. Look at the time. It's already
rolling
run off
4
the clock.
minutes.
Yes. Ooh, man, he's going to be close.
He's going to be close. He's going to need a hometown spot.
And I think he got it. I think he got the hometown spot, just to be honest with you. From here, anyway. They're going to measure, but I believe it's first down.
First down, Dragons.
That'll be a Hammers 1st and 10 as the Dragons continue to move the ball, continue to eat up clock on their first drive of this ball game.
And that's what you want. Eat it up.
Harrison gets the signal in. Looked like a little inside trap and went nowhere. Backwards.
There's a flag. It might be against Fulton, too.
I'm going to say it's on number 7 because he had his hands up.
Yeah, he did.
That's the universal sign for, I didn't do it, but I really did do it.
Davis with the stop for Fulton. Must be a lot of chirping.
Tell you one thing, these offensive linemen changing plays 2 or 3 times before the play, they've got to be conditioned.
Yes, they do.
And that's got to tire you out quick.
Well, what do we have?
Nothing like a double flag to offset everything.
I've never understood why they do that. I mean, what? I've never understood that. I guess I'm not supposed to neither.
Now, do you get 2 unsportsmanlike
and
an ejection?
You might be ejected.
We saw an ejection last Saturday. Darren Taylor of the Tennessee Vols, he's got to miss the first half of the South Carolina game.
Yep, sure did.
And rumor is he got another fight at practice the other day.
Wow.
Takes the snap. Thought we might see a reverse.
Ooh, they chased him down from behind. Man, he lost another, 2 or 3?
That was Murphy at quarterback, I believe, and Harrison was coming around to fake the reverse. They're probably setting something up for later on in the evening. That could go 2 or 3 different ways. You could reverse it. You could reverse pass it.
Yeah, what, 3rd and about 15?
This is that 3rd and long that you and Mary talk about.
That you don't want to have right here. Look at the clock. Look how much time's run off the clock.
Even like Lowe said, even if you come out of this series in a punt, you've done 6.5 minutes of Fulton not having the football.
And you probably have flipped the field, and you probably should pin them fairly deep. I would think, here's another penalty.
Delay game. I believe this is going to. This is going to be third and
20.
Real long. 3rd and draw to punt.
You know, with Fulton's speed, I don't know that I might not quick kick it right here and pin them.
Pin them back deep.
If you want to try, if you're pulling all the rabbits out of the hat tonight, this would be a good time to do that. They're not lined up for that, though, but I don't know that I wouldn't do it.
Well, play action rolls out to the right. Harrison looking for an open receiver. Throws it away.
Well, I thought he had the underneath receiver wide open. I thought he had the one streaking down the sideline wide open. But it's hard to roll and throw the ball, though.
That'll bring on the punt team for the Clinton Dragons with right at 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
4th down for the Dragons.
Number 43, Garrett Zodi on to punt for the Dragons.
And I would think they've accomplished a little bit right here just in the first quarter. Have to feel like they've sort of got a small victory, even though they didn't put any points, but it's a small victory.
Up back signal's ready. Zodi gets the punt, gets it off. Not a lot of hang time.
That's not good.
And a flag. I think that's going to tack on some extra yardage after the play.
Is that a block in the back?
I don't know if it was blocking the back. It looked like it came after the tackle. A short punt, not a lot of hang time. Didn't give the Dragons a lot of time to cover. It looked like are they flagging the tackle? That he went low?
Blocking the back. Man, I didn't see the blocking back. I just thought that might be what it was. But where's the blocking the back at? Right there's blocking the back.
As he's going
just out of our camera range, but you see the guy come flying in. Yeah. He ended up pushing him in to help make the tackle.
And what looked like good field position for the Falcons has turned into pinning them back right almost at their 25-yard line. They're going to run trips out to the wide side of the field. They're going to spread them out, and they're going to get 5 of that back here pretty quick.
Clinton jumped off sides. Wow. And see, that's what me and Coach McKamey talked pregame before the game. We talked. They do some really good things. They run some time off the clock to keep the ball away from Fulton. What they do, come out first offensive series with Fulton, they jump off sides. That's the mistakes they're trying to correct. And if you don't correct those, those mistakes will cost you ball games.
Xavier Malone in the shotgun for the Falcons with the high snap. He hands it right off the middle. One tackle missed.
Wow.
Gonna run.
What, 20-some yards on a carry?
For Deshaun Page. One tackle, his first tackle bounced right off of him, and he keeps his feet moving. It's this stiff-armed another, brings up a Hammers 1st and 10 for the Falcons. The Falcons look to strike quickly and get some points up on the board here. They will make up for some of that lost time. Malone drops deep. He's got a man open, and he dropped it.
Dropped it. Well, it's a pretty ball right there.
Pretty pass. Drop number 11, Robquez Thomas. Might have been 2 open.
Might have been.
Might have thought.
And, you know, this Fulton team's a tested team. They've played Maryville this year, even though they lost, but they play them, it seems like, about every year. And they've been tested. They've had a little competition this year.
Malone receives the snap. Little screen pass to number 3, Joey Smith. He'll be tackled for maybe a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 10, maybe 9.
Third down.
9 looks about right.
Big 3rd down for the Dragons right here. Could get the ball back. If you're Fulton, gain 4 or 5 yards here, are you in 4 down territory?
I think you are.
Even this early in the game?
I think so. As explosive as they are, I think they would like to do that. I think it's be right up their alley.
Malone gets the snap for 3 to the wide side of the field. Dumps it off.
Depends on where they threw him out of bounds at. I can't see the official.
That was number 2, Corian Davis, on the reception. Looked like he gained about 3 or 4 yards. And if you're Fulton,
I think you go for it.
You got to have the confidence enough just to go for it again, I think.
And
I mean, if you turn it over,
that looks like that's what they're going to do.
The Falcons with 3 wide to the wide side of the field. Malone drops back to pass, throws it deep, and he's got a man wide open. That's caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Joey Smith on the touchdown reception on a bomb from Malone on 4th down.
Wow. Another pretty pass.
See the Clinton defender.
Slips a little bit.
He got by him. And just like that, 6-0 for the Falcons as they bring on number 22, Jashawn Fenderson for the point after.
Fenderson on to attempt the point after.
Clinton held the ball for 6 minutes. Fulton had it for 1:52, and they scored.
That reminds me of some of those old Rockwood Harriman games where Rockwood just eats the clock up, scores a touchdown, and then Harriman gets the ball back, runs kickoff.
Yeah.
And we will be right back to BBB Friday night game.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is the cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
And we're back to Clinton City Field, home of the Clinton Dragons. Falcons, like you said, David, strike early as soon as they got the ball.
Yeah, it struck pretty quick, a minute and 52 there. A nice long pass, about a 40-some yard pass. Receiver was wide open. Let's see if Clinton can muster something up here. They need to muster something up here. Got to answer this with something. I don't know what, but you got to answer it with something.
Solid kick by Fulton. Be received at the 5-yard line. Makes one miss out to the 25. He's out to the 30, out to the 35. Boy, he about had it.
Oh, he about did. Good field position. Again.
Good field position for the Clinton Dragons. That'll bring up a Hammers 1st and 10 for the Clinton Dragons. What time's Hammers close? I'm going to have to make a trip over there after the game.
You know, I'm not sure. It'll be closed probably. They'll be open early. Hey, they got a big sale going on this week, I think. They got a big, 75th anniversary sale that's going on, man.
Incredible.
Yeah, have you ever been there?
No.
Oh, you need to go. They've got to look. Hey, you ain't been to Clinton?
What a time to be alive.
You need to go to Hammers, baby. If you've not been to Hammers, you've not been to Clinton. Even though you've been here, you need to go to Hammers.
I'm about to make it to the field tonight.
I heard that.
Harrison under center with the fullback dive. Stopped for no gain by a host of Falcons led by number 7. Jacquez Booker on the tackle. Bring up 2nd and 10 on the 37-yard line. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, you're going to have to go to Hammers now. That's all there is to it.
It's the one-stop shop.
You can get a little bit of everything at Hammers, babe. A little bit of everything.
I would be culturally enlightened. Harrison receives the signal in from the sidelines. They're trying to get it off quick before they get a delayed game. Dive to the right. He sees the hole. Clinton got away with a hold right there. That's okay, though.
Close to a first down.
Going to bring up 3rd and short. Maybe 3rd and 2.
Joey Smith on the tackle for the Falcons.
Smith on the tackle for the Fulton Falcons. You're not really saying anything too fancy from the Dragons.
Down. They give him first down on that. No, so far Clinton's just been running right at him, either straight out of the pair eye, but it's not the pair eye, and that little wingback trap play that they run. Tried to throw it one time and incomplete. Threw it away.
You know, a lot of teams, even in high school and college, have gotten away from just smash mouth football, line up and see who's better. A little scissor trap play for the Dragons.
There's flag. There's flag. Number 74. Fulton.
Fulton?
I think so. He pushed somebody at the end there. That's what it looked like to me. Let's see.
Probably just asking about his day. You know, he didn't like it. He didn't appreciate it.
Personal foul. Yep.
Off that time.
Another first down.
Hammers 75-year anniversary first down.
See it right here? Boom. There's the push. Yeah. Clean push.
There it came. What we call it? Mustard on the lettuce?
Mustard on the lettuce.
2 times.
2 times. Times 2.
We're giving deals out. Man in motion for Clinton.
He went the wrong way in motion.
He might have.
It's going to back it up 5 for the Dragons with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Falls back to what I just said if that's the case. Let's see. False start, yeah.
15
yards, 5 of it back. Shoot yourself in the foot. You know, me and Barry talk a lot about this. It's hard to get winning in your system.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves to win, but when you've been used to losing for so long, it's hard to start winning again. You just don't think you can win. You're used to things like this. You got to get out of this.
You've almost got to have a complete change of culture. You know, and I think you're seeing that here with some of the facilities being built and some of the improvements that you see to be done here in the community. And sometimes it takes an entire community, not just a football team.
Good move right there. Good run. Got some of that 5 yards back. Not all of it. We got a little bit of it back. And you're right. It's hard to get that mentality to win, get that mentality not to make those mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, you start playing a little bit better football then.
Yeah, for some it's hard to get rid of that here we go again attitude when things get tough, instead of, rising to the challenge and eventually defeating it. Dragons in the power eye. Harrison gets in the signal. A lot of straight dive for the Dragons. Bring up third and 12 with under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. That clock's running though, David.
Well, yeah, time of possession's on Clinton's side, and for the game to only be 7-0 and Fulton only have one possession, I mean, the Clinton staff has to feel they're not happy that they're behind 7, but they have to feel, you're right, pretty good.
Man in motion for the Dragons. Didn't like what they saw. They're going to change it up. That was McKamey in motion, number 24. Got a man.
I don't think the receiver ever saw the ball.
He was calling for it, though.
Yeah, he was, but he never seen it. Not a bad pass. It was just a little bit underthrown.
I bring up fourth down for the Dragons and the punt team, number 43 for the Dragons. Trent Garrett Zodi on the punt.
I boot this thing out back of the end zone. I don't give Fulton a chance to return. We almost seen a breakaway there the last time. So I don't give Fulton a chance to return the ball here. None whatsoever. Period. None. Kick it out. Kick it out at the corner. Kick it somewhere. Kick it out of bounds.
Kick the sky high. They're going to have plenty of time to cover it.
Oh, it takes a Fulton bounce. Jesus. Takes a Fulton bounce. Wow. But, Clinton's picked up 3 or 4 Hammers first downs and burned up almost
the whole first quarter.
Whole first quarter is 7-0 with 52.6 seconds left. So, that's not really a win, but it is a win in their book a little bit. See if they can hold them here.
It could be a lot worse off at the end.
As fast as Fulton scored last time, they've got plenty of time.
That's true. Joey Smith and Corian Davis split out wide for the Falcons. As they take the snap, they throw another long bomb downfield with a man open, and it's going to be caught all the way down to the 30-yard line of Clinton. What a catch. That was number 9, Dorian Williamson. Malone with a bomb. He throws that from the 20 and underthrew him.
Wow.
Underthrew him just here. What a great catch by number 9, Dorian Williamson. That's going to bring up a long Hammers 1st and 10 for the Falcons with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fulton wasting no time getting back to the line, getting the play in. Malone gets everyone settled, hands it off right off the middle for a gain of 3. And depending on how quick they want to get to the line, that could do it for the first quarter. A couple seconds difference on the play clock.
Yeah, about a 3-second delay here. I mean, difference. They're going to get one off, it looks like.
Malone's going to give the number 6. That's Sean Page.
I don't know that they can run against Clinton. They're not having very good luck. They can throw the ball against them. We got another flag on the play.
A lot of laundry on the field.
No flag.
There is no flag on the play.
Clinton Dragons, I'm glad they waved that off. And that's going to do it for the first quarter at the end of one on the BBB Friday night game of the week. Your Fulton Falcons lead your Clinton Dragons 7-0. We'll be right back.
In today's world, you don't stay in business long without providing exceptional customer service. The Duff family has been providing exceptional customer service for over 44 years. Our customers rate us highly, as shown by the fact we're the only dealer in Tennessee to have earned the Subaru Stellar Care Award for customer satisfaction 6 years in a row. Check our online reviews or ask your friends. They'll tell you to come to Earl Duff Subaru, where buying is a pleasure.
Choose 0% APR financing on all new 2017 Outback models for up to 63 months during the model year-end sale at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
If you didn't buy your rugs at Hammers, you paid too much.
Hammers buyers search the South's rug markets every month for special deals on area and room size rugs, like these in traditional, oriental, and contemporary design. Choose from high quality heat set rugs, olefins or wool. Plus, there's always a special selection of kitchen and bathroom rugs for $288. Remember,
Don't pay too much. Buy your rugs at Hammers.
And we've just witnessed money being made, $1,000 of field goal from the 20-yard line. Is that how far it was from?
Wow, what a kick. That was right down the middle.
I can guarantee they did not envision that going that way.
They did not envision that going that way. You're right. I agree with you.
There was some insurance spot on that. They're going to get that back. That's not how those things work.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we just witnessed a fan, I'm assuming.
He's a middle school coach.
Middle school coach.
Yeah.
Booted
Got drawed tonight.
Boots a 20-yard field goal to win $1,000. Back to play to start the second quarter. Malone rolls right.
Ooh.
Off the hands of number 7, almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted.
That was an attempted pass for Jaquez Booker. Boy, a couple weeks ago when we were at Anderson County, that clock stopped about every play because it was a pass.
Pass. Makes the game long, too, bud.
Mm-hmm. Brings up 4th down for the Falcons.
Going to go for it again.
I would venture the Falcons to punt a lot in any situation against anybody. Malone receives the snap, finds a man. He's in the end zone.
Did he catch it?
That ball's caught, but was he out of bounds?
Touchdown.
That's a touchdown. And the Clinton Dragon fans will not like that. We're going to need to.
I hope we got a close-up of that.
Have to see that again. That's a good catch, but they kind of had to go back and forth. He knocked the pylon over. Let's see right here. Another beautiful ball by Malone.
Yeah, he's in, man. That looks like a good catch. You can see his foot. You can see the marks in the end zone between it. And he goes in by and you see his foot's right there. It's in, it looks like. It does to me anyway.
What
Controls
a catch.
the ball. Touchdown.
That's 2 touchdowns on 2 4th down plays.
Yep.
Long passes both times. The point after is going to be good. 14-0. The Falcons strike quick. 14-0. Talk about.
We put a lot of love into our award-winning ribs to ensure you'll love them too. Calhoun's, over 30 years of love and ribs.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
Welcome back to the BBB Game of the Week. They were talking about Clinton shooting themselves in the foot. We just mentioned that's 2 touchdowns on 4th down for the Falcons.
That's
long
right.
balls, too.
Long balls, too. Clinton's done good on the run. It's just the passing part is what's getting them right now.
Falcons get ready to kick off at 11:49 in the second quarter.
You know, Fulton's had the ball twice and scored both times. Clinton's had it fixing to get it the 3rd time and not scored yet.
Going to be received by the Falcons. He gets a block in front of him. He's out to the 20-yard line. Fumble. Recovered by
I think
the Falcons.
Fulton's got it. Fulton's got it.
Not what you wanted.
A Mulch and Moore fumble.
Hey, go see Gary, 3901 Rome State Highway. He's got it going on down there. That was a quick Mulchamore kickoff.
That was a real quick Mulchamore kickoff. Man, that ball just came bang.
You know, you get somebody other than your two deep men receiving it. Sometimes they're not used to, not to take away from the athleticism, but they're not used to receiving it and then going upfield where they're used to blocking, and, you know, sometimes something like that can happen. Malone and Williamson in the backfield, a little swing pass out to Williamson. He catches it, cuts it back up to about the 38. Gain about 4. Brings up second down. The Falcons have it in Dragon territory.
I would just come back throwing the ball. I'd throw the ball to Clinton, stop me.
Yeah, why not throw it deep one more time?
Yeah.
And, you know, like you said, they're covering everything short. Very good. See a stop on a short pass here. It's the deep ball. And they burned them on it about every time that they ran it.
And what everybody's hoping here, I think they're hoping, if you're a Fulton person, you're hoping that that'll weaken this defense up and they'll get lazy and they'll play pass, and then you hit them for a big run.
Mm-hmm.
You gap them for 1.
Number 2, Davis, the lone receiver, on the wide side of the field. They'll split 3 on the short. Malone drops back to pass, finds a man open, another deep ball. It's caught, and it's another touchdown.
Wow.
As the great Ron Burgundy would say, well, that escalated quickly. Brings up 20-0 as we await the point after.
Man, quick.
You know, not good for the Dragons right now. You know, you had a positive first quarter, real positive. Come out 7-0, and you said to keep shooting them in the foot. And now you look up and you're down 21-0 as the point after goes through good for the Falcons. With 10:30 left in the first half, Fulton 21, Clinton nothing.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Welcome back to the BBB Friday night game of the week. I'm Chase Clem with David Queen. We're at Clinton City Field, and things have escalated from the first quarter.
Yeah, they have. That last Mulchamore kickoff didn't work out too well for Clinton. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball this time. They just continued to shoot themselves in the foot. Got to correct those mistakes.
Page set to kick for the Falcons. Clinton needs to get good. They need to get a good return right here. Almost
his
down.
His knee go down? Yeah, his knee went down. Let's see if it did. It was close if it did.
It was close.
We didn't get it. It's back, right. It's out of the frame.
I didn't think it was down, but I've learned over my years that what I think doesn't carry a whole lot of weight.
I'm with you.
But nonetheless, it'll be a Hammers 1st and 10 at about the 15, 17-yard line for the Clinton Dragons with 10.5 minutes left in the first half. Dragons need to get some points on the board right here.
They do.
3, 6, 7.
Something.
They go right back up the middle. The dive in a short gain about 2. You know, they're selling all kinds of goodies here tonight at Clinton City Field.
They are, buddy. They've got it going on.
Neon glow necklaces, candy canes, funnel cake, cupcakes.
Washington on the carry, second down for the Dragons.
I don't have a clue what these ladies are selling, but they're selling something. It's like some type of candy or something, maybe.
We'll have to go investigate. 2nd and 8 for the Dragons. Man in motion. They're going to quick pitch it out to him. Let's try to get some gains.
Man. Did you see that coming through? Man, number 6. He shut that down quick. Untouched.
That was Deshaun Page.
Quick.
He does a little bit of everything.
Deshaun Page, which is stopped for the Falcons.
Here's just a score update. This might surprise you a little bit. Oliver Springs leads 16-6.
Interesting.
Over Sunbright.
The Bobcats looking for their first win of the year. Second win.
They got one last week.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. Listen, Oliver Springs looked good last week.
They did.
They looked good.
At the end of one also, Harriman up 14-0 against Midway. And Kingston and Scott tied at the end of one at 7-7.
That'd be a big win for Harriman. Coach Tapp needs that win.
Coach Tapp needs a win.
He needs a win.
He might. No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. He needs a win in the bad way.
He needs a win in the bad way. And and Fulton's recovered another fumble. Wow.
This might be a good time for a Moultrie Moore Hammers Randy McKamey timeout.
It might be. Combined.
And a little maybe Come to Jesus, sponsored by First Baptist Church.
Yeah, First Baptist Church. You might be right. First Baptist Church is not a sponsor, but Hammers and Moultrie Moore are sponsors. And First Baptist Church might want to join in. That's pretty good.
That might be
right
something
there.
y'all need to look into.
Yeah, it might be something we need to look into. Fulton right back on offense again.
And hey, why not go deep and put up another touchdown? Flag on the play. You got a Clinton defender maybe run on late. I don't know. Threw his hands up in the secondary with just over 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Dead ball, offsides call against the Dragons.
That's going to put an easy 5-yard gain for the Falcons.
Maybe they're trying to take them out where they won't want to throw the ball, just run the ball.
They can't throw it deep if they're on the 10-yard line.
So far, Fulton's not had any success. I know the score's 21-0, and you folks would think that, but Fulton's thrown the ball. No running success, really.
3 deep passes. Overthrown. Going to bring up 2nd and 5, the 10.
First time I've seen the Fulton quarterback play in person. I've seen him on TV a couple times. He looks pretty good. Big, tall kid. Looks like a really good arm.
Got a good build.
Yeah.
Have we had a Jonathan Cox sighting here tonight?
No, I hadn't seen Cox tonight. He's probably disappointed. His Dragons are down 21-0 right now.
Quick toss to number 22. And there's that. Stop the run. The Dragons again, like you said.
He lost about 6.
Yeah, that was not a – he ran right at him. Well, they just whiffed on that block. It's going to bring up 3rd and – with a big loss, 3rd and 11 for the Dragons. Receiver whiffed on that block and allowed them to get a big tackle for loss. Malone receives the snap, and he drops back. Look, here comes the screen. Easily picked up by the Dragons. That's big.
That's big. It is.
Big stop brings up 4th down for the Falcons.
Thomas on the reception.
Timeout. Fulton's going to talk about it.
They're going to talk about it. We'll see if the Coach McKamey and the defense can drum something up. This is a big 4th down.
In jail? Need bail? Just chill and call Hill. That's right, Hill Bonding Company is a locally owned Johnny-on-the-spot company for bonding people out of jail. The number you need to remember is 245-4545. That's right, 245-4545. Hill Bonding Company is locally owned, also covering Morgan and Loudoun counties. 245-4545. Jail ain't no big deal, just chill and call Hill. 245-4545.
Welcome back. Friday night BBB game of the week. If you're just joining us, it's 4th and 12 for the Fulton Falcons. There's 8 minutes left to go in the first half, and
I ain't gonna say this is crucial, but this will be a big stop.
This will be a big stop for the for the Dragons. And if you're just joining us, it's 21-0. But you hear this all the time. The game has been a little bit closer than 21-0. You've had 3 or 4 big plays for the Falcons. The Dragons are stopping the run, and we just saw that a minute ago, and just kind of shoot yourself in the foot and give up a few big plays. They're going to bring the house on 4th down. A lot of contact between the receiver and the defender there. Good, probably a good no flag. Going to be a turnover on downs.
That's the first stop on 4th down because Fulton had scored the previous 3, 4th, and whatever they had scored on.
Now let's see if the Dragons can take a few more good steps forward, get some yards. They need to get some points on the board in a bad way with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. See if Coach McKamey can dial something up for the Dragon offense.
Dragons football play 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Brings up a Hammers 1st and 10. The Dragons on their own 16-yard line. Here comes the man in motion. Again, another quick sweep. He'll try to bounce it outside, cuts it up for a good gain of 4. That was number 33, Ahmad Harden, on the carry.
Thomas on the stop for Fulton.
Brings up 2nd and 6, 7.
We got another flag. I started to see if there's a flag. No,
I wouldn't be surprising. And David, the clock's running.
Well, it's 21-0. Clinton's won that battle on the clock running. I mean, they've eaten some time up. It's not been able to stop them on 4th down till the last possession.
Harrison under center, signals the man in motion. A little trap play to the inside. Short gain of maybe 1 or 2. Bring up a 3rd and long, a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5 that could really go either way, run or pass, depending on what you're more comfortable with.
Clinton needs to get another 1st down right here. They need to pick up another 1st down, run some more time off the clock.
Have they thrown the ball much this game? If any?
Thrown it one time.
One time?
And there's that incomplete pass on the far sideline. I don't know if we're trying to prove a point. They're not throwing it. I don't know if they don't feel comfortable throwing it.
But not a lot of it.
Not a lot of it.
Harrison under center. See if we get some man in motion. Nope. Almost interception.
I almost said, Ron Berry would say, we got a little tight end hot pass right there.
Yeah, a little dump.
I almost said that. A good call, just really too hot of a pass coming from the quarterback. Yeah.
So close together, you're not 3 or 4 yards away from him.
He drilled him. Did 7 get a hand on it?
Almost.
6 did? 6 got a hand on it. And if he picks that off, he's probably 6.
Another timeout from the Falcons.
Timeout Fulton, their 2nd of the half.
We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Welcome back to Clinton City Field. David, a score of interest we just heard. Clinton, who was Powell?
Powell and Wesley's 14-0. That's probably for I'm gonna say the 4th spot in this region because I think Campbell County somewhere in the top. They're the 3rd right now, and it's Fulton and Oak Ridge, but that's for a playoff spot.
As we get later on in the season, these games tend to mean they carry a little bit more.
In the next couple 3 weeks, as we end down the season, you're going to be playing those region games, and they mean something. A line drive bounce.
It's bouncing stuff. They've had a hard time getting punts to go their way.
And I watched this guy kick. I watched this guy in warm-ups. he's booming them from the 50 and out of the back of the end zone. So I know he can punt the ball, and there's not that much pressure on him. If you look at the region there, Oak Ridge and Fulton, both undefeated. West 2-1, Powell 2-2, and Campbell County sitting at 1-1. But I look for all that to flip-flop and change because Campbell County still got Clinton left. Campbell County still got Fulton left, I think. And I don't know who Campbell County's playing tonight. They might be off.
Have West and Fulton played already?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Going to bring up first. The Hammers 1st and 10 on the 44. Malone with the handoff to Williamson. Williamson keeps his feet moving. Thought they had him for no gain. He's going to pick up 2 on the play. And Fulton might be looking to eat some clock up. In the second quarter, with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left, Grace Christian up on CAK 28-0.
Wow.
Another flag.
The guy on this side of the field's been really active. He wants us to see it tonight. He wants us to see it.
That's going to back it up 5 for the Falcons.
He's wanting us to know he's here. I don't know who he is, but Jack Price. Jack Price, we know you're here. Bury that thing, buddy. We're actually tired of looking at it. We are tired of looking at it. It's not about you.
Fulton, you can't take those timeouts home. Fulton uses their 3rd timeout of the half. They can't call anymore.
That's true.
Attention, all hunters, outdoorsmen, and preppers.
It's military surplus time at Hammers. You'll find over 20 different worldwide Army surplus items like ghillie suits, U.S. and Swiss sleeping bags, German safety vests, combat shirts, and more, priced from 99 cents to $69.95. Plus, there's our most popular item, 12x12 camo nets. Hurry, quantities are limited.
At ease. Now hurry to Hammers.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night game of the week. I'm Chase Clem alongside David Queener. Fulton about to come out of their 3rd timeout of the half. If you're just joining us, 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the half. Fulton with the ball 1st and 15 on their own 35-yard line. Clinton been able to, aside from 4 or 5, 3 or 4 big plays, hold their own tonight.
They have, and they've pretty much stopped Fulton's running game. They've shut it down. It's just the passing game, the long passing game, not the short passing game you commented a while ago. Good. It's the long ball that they've not been able to defend tonight.
Butch Jones would say they're 10 seconds away from this game being 0-0.
Yeah.
Malone receives the snap with 2 men behind him. He'll fake the handoff. They're looking for another long pass. He's got a man open and overthrew him just a little bit. That was number 22, Jay-Sean Fenderson. They had another long play there. He just overthrew him.
Just overthrew him, yeah.
I don't think any time ran off the clock there.
I watched them work on that play. They worked on that in pregame warm-ups a lot.
We are the Clinton High
Street pattern down the field.
They're going to take a personal timeout, I believe.
Officials timeout.
And the clock wasn't started.
You said no time run off the clock, didn't you?
Boy, I've got some attentiveness. They're probably going to run off about 5 seconds maybe. Clock malfunction here. 6:17 was when the play started. 6:17 was when the play ended. Looks like we're trying to figure out how to operate the clock. How many Clinton Dragons and referees does it take?
That takes a bunch.
Webb Spartans up big at halftime, 40-0.
Wow.
With 8:47 left in the half, Campbell County is up 21-0.
Who's Campbell County up on?
Gibbs up 14-7 on Seymour with 6:33 left in the second quarter. We're having some big clock issues we're trying to get straightened out here, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight on the BBB Friday Night Game of the Week, brought to you by a slew of people. Mulch and Moore, Hammers Discount Store. If they don't get this cranked up right now, I might run down to Hammers to get some of that military surplus. Come back in gloves and camo and everything, having blinds and everything.
Man, you're into it, ain't you?
I might go see if they're hiring. I wonder if they hire seasonal for the holidays.
Oh, they might. You never know. Looks like they might got it running now.
Looks like we got things under control.
Well, I don't know. Taking that extra guy out there, 6 seconds run off of it. I can tell you that.
Here we go. The Falcons with 3 on the wide side of the field. Malone receives the snap, looking to throw a little screen pass. Caught by number 9, Joey Dorian Williamson.
And if his own guys get out of the way, he might have got the first down.
You know, as a defensive lineman, when you're getting that good upfield, something needs to click and say, wait a minute, that's not how this works. And sometimes that's what you look for in the screens, get everybody upfield, just dump it off over their heads. I'm going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Falcons. 3 on the wide side again for the Falcons.
That's offsides.
And that'll bring up probably a first down for the Falcons. Now you're looking at potentially bringing up a 4th down and maybe a punt situation. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10, I do believe. Bring up a Hammers 1st and 10 for the Fulton Falcons with 6 minutes, 6 seconds left in the half.
And you're one play away from getting your defense off the field, your offense back on the field.
Malone gives it up the middle. What a tackle by a slew of Dragons. They sniffed that out quick, David.
Yeah, like I said, they shut the running attack down, man.
Anderson on the carry. Dropped in his backfield for a loss.
Just think could have been punting the ball right now. Think could be getting the ball back.
The Falcons split 4 wide. Look for a cross route. Pass was rocketed.
And it looks like another Hammers first down from here.
That was Robkez Thomas on the catch for the Falcons.
There's a bullet in there.
The ball was zoomed in there. They're going to get right back at it. That's going to bring up a Hammers 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
The official time is being kept on the field at this time. The official time is on the field.
And we're just going to have to guess on how much time is left.
Guess, yeah.
It's being kept on the field. They're having some trouble. Malone scrambles around. He'll take it himself. He ain't been able to show the wheels off just yet. He picks up a Hammers 1st and 10 with a good stiff arm. Picked up a few extra yards after that.
Another Hammers first down.
Solid quarterback play by Malone so far this game. He's been able to be successful with his feet and with his arm.
He has.
This is the Falcons' first trip to Clinton tonight since 1983, and they're making the most of it.
I think the last time Clinton was here, their head coach, Rob Black, was a starting wide receiver for Fulton.
Interesting.
If I was, I believe that's, I know that's what I was told tonight.
Clinton's won the last 4 meetings. The series is tied 8-8.
Campbell County's playing Carnes tonight, I was told.
1 point is the average margin of victory in the last 2 games. It's been
Oh, this might be 6 right here.
Malone tackled by number 2, Josh Breeden on the play. He saved another Falcon touchdown from occurring.
About at the 1.
Josh Breeden with the stop.
It's been 37 years, David, since the last Fulton victory over Clinton.
Wow.
First and goal for the Falcons.
Oh, that'll be a Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend. With under 4 minutes left in the half, the Falcons looking to put this game up 28-0 if they can get it in the end zone here. Malone under center. Haven't saw that a lot tonight. He'll just simply turn and hand it off to number 9.
Touchdown.
Dorian Williamson on the touchdown.
Dorian Williamson on the carry.
You know, the Dragons have stopped that run all night, but when you're that close, it's
Well,
a touchdown's
when you've
about
only been getting a
inevitable.
yard or two and all you need is a yard for a touchdown, you're probably going to get it. So, I mean,
it's going to bring on Ja'Shawn Fenderson for the point after.
Henderson on to attempt the point after.
And Dave, there's no telling how much time's left in the half. I can't even look up there at the scoreboard. Offsides on the Falcons. What was the over/under on penalty flags in this game? Did Vegas have that out on the line?
I don't know if they did or not, but I don't understand what the Fulton kicker was standing.
Well, they threw it in the direction of the kicker.
He was standing he's standing back at the 25-yard line. Now he walks up and gets it to 15, but I don't understand that. Big score, DB 28, Farragut 7.
That's big. That's a big lead for Dobbins being. That could be a big win for them. Fulton with
Didn't
another.
make no difference about the penalty.
Another good point after. And you see some teams that don't even attempt the point after they go for 2 all the time.
They go for 2 all the time.
We'll be right back.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
$1 kick.
Me too, man.
Welcome back to the BBB Friday night game of the week. As we get set for the Mulch and Moore kickoff, go see Gary anytime during the week or on Saturdays, 3901 Rome State Highway. Give him a call at 865-740-5229 for all your Mulch and Moore needs.
I just heard them holler down and say we got 3 minutes left in the half. That's what's on the clock now. I don't know if it'll work or not, but
Going to be a low line drive kick received by the Dragons. He fumbled. He's recovered it back and tried to gain some ground. Falcons try to strip him. They'll blow it dead. That was number 18, Andrew Niner.
Andrew Niner on the return.
On the reception. Sometimes the best case to do right there, David, just fall on it.
I agree with you.
Brings up a Hammers 1st and 10. At about the 17-yard line for the Dragons.
Dragons football play 1st and 10 at their own 17.
Time for the Dragons to run the old-fashioned 3-minute drill and try to move the ball downfield.
Yeah.
Score some points before the first half ends. Different quarterback. That's Murphy. I was looking at that on the sheet.
Oh, they thought it complete.
Murphy complete. Pass out to number 4, Cameron Washington on the play. And he gets a lot. That's going to be 15. That'll be on number 9 from the Falcons. That'll be an unsportsmanlike or a personal foul. And this is going to be the Dragons' biggest play of the night right here. They bring in a new quarterback, a freshman, number 10, Nathan Murphy. He completes his first pass of the game to Cameron Washington for a solid game, 15, 20 yards. They're going to tack on 15 after it.
Personal foul, preliminary
like they've said over here, a little bit of extracurricular.
Picked up a first down and then get a little additional first down yardage.
And if you're the Dragons and you're trying to get downfield quick, that's what you want. That's what you want right there. That's big.
That's big. You're right. It is.
And it looks like Murphy, number 10 for the Dragons, is going to stay in at quarterback and see if they can't. He may be their passing quarterback.
He
Who
may
knows?
be.
You know, running 2 quarterbacks has worked out pretty well for the Vols this year. That's dry humor if you're at home. Murphy under center. They look to the sidelines as the audible, the different plays called in. It looks like we might get a delay of game.
You know, it's an offensive lineman. That's a long time to be in a stance and not move. So,
especially when you're eating up literally all the entire play clock to get the play off.
Okay, Clinton gets first down to get 15 yards tacked on it. So now we gave 5 of the 15 back. Now it's Clinton first down and 15.
Ball on the 44-yard line as they look to move it across midfield, maybe for the first time tonight. Murphy under center. They'll give it straight up the middle, and he's going to break a couple tackles and get a good run. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. Tackle. Number 8 on the run there. Isaiah Washington with a big first down. That's going to be a Hammers 1st and 10. A little bit of life in the Fulton Dragon, or the Clinton Dragon, excuse me. Trying to get into the end zone before the half ends.
Don't know how many seconds is on the clock or what the time is, but there's under 3 minutes, I can tell you that.
You've got to hope they've got somebody down there on that, because you're so used to looking up at the scoreboard to see how much time is left, and you can forget about that before you know it, you'll be out of time. Murphy at the Dragons line up in the eye, fakes the handoff. He's got a That's called a lookout block right there, David.
Golly.
Deshaun
I don't
Page.
care to tell you, it hurt me up here, but
that's a grown man tackle. He just blitzed. Almost a little helmet-to-helmet action, and that was a momentum blow, literally.
I don't know if he might be rattled a little bit. They might have called that timeout for him.
Yeah, that's helmet-to-helmet right there, David.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know who was supposed to block that young man, but it must have been a whole A block.
That's a
lookout.
That's a lookout block.
Well,
he come blitzing.
Comes straight through untouched.
Didn't get picked up. We called those back in the day lookout blocks. You just turn around, look out.
Yeah, look out.
Boom.
He got looked out, all right. He's going to remember that. He'll remember that in the morning. No, because he's going to be sore. He might have asked, how did I get sore like this?
What happened?
What happened?
We were about to score, and now it's Saturday morning.
Yeah. You know, a good long run, then you take that sack there. So they just need to keep improving, trying to put it together.
But it looks like this drive they committed to passing the ball with a different quarterback, so maybe they can maybe they can gain a chunk of that back here.
Yeah, maybe they can.
Oh, a little. Ooh. Did you see that? That was pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
A little direct snap. A little pump fake right up the middle. Somebody's blown a tire, it looks like, there on about the 32-yard line.
He lost his shoe.
Going to bring up 3rd and 10. They've made it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the Falcon 27-yard line. The Dragons looking to get in the end zone. Don't know the time. Got to be running low.
You would think.
Swing pass out to number 33. That's behind the line of scrimmage, maybe. Incomplete,
he says.
That ref was quick. He about gave him a forearm shiver there on the Fulton side.
He did, yeah. They were sort of bumping each other over there.
I think he was trying to defend himself. He said, no, whoa. Brings up 4th down.
I think you go for it here. I don't think you had no choice. Oh, we're going to try a field goal.
We're going to try
50 yards.
You know,
I watched him in pregame warm-ups. I don't remember him doing one from 50, but I know he was getting one from about 40-something.
Garrett
45-yard field goal, 45.
You know,
this might be in his range right here. We'll see. And they've had a delay of game.
Did they throw the flag?
Yep. And that probably takes him out of field goal range.
You know, that simple stuff, David, simple stuff. But hey, why not? Back it up.
Flat out 50-yarder.
You know, and I don't think you're going to fake it. If you were going to fake it, you would just go for it.
You would just go for it.
So Garrett Zodi.
It's a fake. Watch this. This is a fake. Fake. Uh-oh.
Booker, he's got room.
This could be
He's
big.
at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 35.
Oh, he got him down from behind.
Somebody didn't give up on that play. Kudos to the Dragon that ran that down and saved a touchdown. What gave the fake away, David?
Well, the fake away is when the guy receiving the snap, he put his leg down on the ground, then he came up and took his knee off the ground, which makes it he's not down by contact with the ground. That's what it was. Both knees was off the ground. He was in just a squatting position. That's what gave it away to me anyway.
I should have brought a paper and a pencil up here tonight.
You should have, buddy. Yeah, that's the first thing I picked up on.
Ron Berry can learn a lot from you.
You can't teach Ron Berry nothing, though. He knows it all. I'm just lucky to be around him. I'm just privileged to get to know him. See, he's not. He's in a squatting position like I ain't. He doesn't then just come straight up, dumps it. Big man gets the paws up there. You know, that was just a lob pass. Instead of coming up and throwing it to somebody, he just lobbed it, and it stayed in the air too long. Let's see who hustled down and gets this.
33.
Is it 33? And he ran him down from behind.
Ahmad Harden.
He ran him down from behind.
He might need to get some carries.
Yeah, that's big right there.
You know, why don't you just go for it on fourth down right there?
Well, that's a good question.
That's the most you've moved the ball all half.
It's a good
passing
question.
it, and then
I don't know that you don't just try to. I mean, they must have thought nobody'd see them do what they were doing.
And maybe that's hindsight, but if you go, I mean, you got the ball back deep. Malone looking to go deep to score right before the half. He's got a man on the slant, incomplete.
And I would think if I seen that up here, Fulton coaches on the other side saw the same thing probably.
Don't sell yourself short, David.
Well, I'll try not to, but I'm going to give some other people some credit. Because the first time he got down and he looked at the coach and then he got up. So he got the signal from the coach at the last second before the snap, I would think.
Malone with two receivers on each side split out wide. He receives the snap, but kind of a slow snap. Looks to the end zone, overthrow.
Man, he was wide open.
I think he's had that number 22 twice open, Ja'Shawn Fenderson.
He was wide open, buddy. I really thought the little screen pass in front there is what was being set up again. I really thought he was going to dump it up there. They've had pretty good success with it. I think they've run it a couple times and picked up some pretty good yardage.
I really thought half would be over by now.
Well, we have no idea. Maybe we ain't even playing. Maybe we're not going to have a halftime.
Trips to the wide side of the field for the Falcons as Malone receives the snap. He looks to find one of them deep in the end zone. He's got two options down there, and it's a caught.
Touchdown.
Pass complete to Fenderson. There is a flag on the play.
That's a touchdown, and we're gonna have some interference one way or the other, I believe. There's a lot of action going on down there in the corner of the end zone. Pass interference on the offense. That'll negate that touchdown. You know, speaking of surplus, and was that 28? Oh, Lord, he's blocking downfield. He's.
But where's her pass interference at?
I think it's on him. I think it's on 28. It looked like they started.
That's not the guy defending him.
Yeah.
He's defending him. That's a bad call. It's a good catch and a bad call.
You know, Hammer's discount store specializes in surplus. There's been a surplus of flags tonight. Maybe they could get some deals.
Yeah,
on
this
those.
guy on this side over here, he likes throwing them. We've had to have a lot of these conferences right here with the head man and the other guy.
He said, "Look, if you throw another flag."
Yeah.
We spent 15 minutes trying to get this 3-minute half over. And a timeout's taken by the Dragons.
And I didn't think Clinton had any more timeouts.
Timeout with the score as we look to end the first half. Fulton 28, Clinton nothing.
In today's world, you don't stay in business long without providing exceptional customer service. The Duff family has been providing exceptional customer service for over 44 years. Our customers rate us highly, as shown by the fact we're the only dealer in Tennessee to have earned the Subaru Stellar Care Award for customer satisfaction 6 years in a row. Check our online reviews or ask your friends. They'll tell you to come to Earl Duff Subaru, where buying is a pleasure.
Choose 0% APR financing on all new 2017 Outback models for up to 63 months during the model year-end sale at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
Welcome back, sports fans, to the Friday night BBB Game of the Week with a score of 28-0, and got to be close to halftime, David. If you're just joining us, we've had some clock malfunctions. We're unable to keep up with the time remaining, and Clinton's coach is having probably a good discussion with the referees during this timeout. We've got 3rd and 10. Falcons have the ball on the Dragon 36. Randy McKamey looks a little heated down there.
Yeah, I don't know what the discussion was. I mean, he got the penalty. I don't know what he would have wanted or what he thought he should have got, or I don't know.
A couple of halftime scores. Harriman is up big on Midway, 34-0.
Wow.
That's a big time win.
That's an upset.
And we've got another flag on the play. Shocker there. Kingston at halftime has taken the lead against Scott 20-0, and Oliver Springs at the half is up 16-6 against Sunbright as they look for back-to-back wins on the season. That's going to be a big win for either team, Sunbright or Oliver Springs. Sunbright looks to pick up, I believe, their 4th win in a row on the season after having some coaching issues and some other things going on up there at that school. And you've got Oliver Springs, on the other hand, going back-to-back. 23-18. Okay. That's going to be halftime, ladies and gentlemen. At the half, 28-0, Fulton.
It's time for your natural gas scoreboard snack attack, brought to you by Oak Ridge Utility District.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Nikki, and this is your Scoreboard Snack Attack. So today we're going to be doing a perfect football recipe, little football pizzas. So we'll start with the ingredients. First, you're going to have 1 can of Pillsbury or whatever brand you prefer, the refrigerated classic pizza crust, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, half a cup of pizza sauce, or if you like it extra saucy, you can use as much as you want, 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese, half a cup of shredded parsley, or you can just sprinkle it on if you don't want to use that much, 2 packages of sliced pepperonis, and 1 stick of string cheese.
So I've spread out the dough and I am brushing it with olive oil. And we have preheated our oven to 425. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven and let it bake for 7 minutes.
In our natural gas oven. Did you know that when you cook with the natural gas oven, you get a more even cooking temperature, so your food cooks more thoroughly?
After our crust has baked for 7 minutes, we're going to take it out of the oven. We're going to come over and put on our pizza sauce.
So while Emily's spreading the pizza sauce around on the crust, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what ORUD has to offer. If you are a customer and you didn't know, we do sell and install natural gas appliances, including cooktops and ranges. We actually sell full kitchen line. So you can get a cooktop or a range that'll match your refrigerator, your microwave, your dishwasher, and we offer 0% interest financing where you can just make payments and add it to your bill. So if you haven't been down to our showroom, you need to come down and check it out.
We've almost got the pizza sauce on. Next, we're going to spread out our mozzarella cheese and our parsley. Again, the recipe called for more parsley than this, but we're just going to sprinkle a little bit on because we're not big fans.
Then next is the pepperoni.
Yes.
So the cool thing about this recipe, and it's very football appropriate, is we're going to put the pepperonis in the shape of a football here on our little pizza.
I hate to show off my art skills here, which are...
No pressure.
I know. Which are lacking. Very much so. I'm sure you all at home can do better. You can use as many pepperonis as you want. Some people don't like pepperoni, so you can cut it down. I'm sure you could use some different toppings if you wanted to. Like she said, the cool thing about this is because it's very football appropriate and it's in the shape of a football.
And then what do we need to do with this?
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our string cheese to actually make the laces of the football. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your string cheese and you're going to cut it lengthwise to make the laces of the football.
So every year we put these recipes up on our website, which is www.orud.org. And last year we gave our website a pretty good facelift. We kind of updated it. Things were a little bit out of date and cluttered on there. So now the cool thing about it is there's so many different ways to pay your bill with us. You can go on the website and there's several different places on there you can do it. You can use our phone payment system. So be sure and check out our website too to get these recipes and just all the other ORUD information.
So now that we've got it finished, we're going to stick it back in the oven for 10 to 13 minutes to let the cheese melt, and then it'll be ready to eat. So after the 10 to 13 minutes of baking, we've taken our pizza out of the oven and we are going to just slice it up and it's ready to serve.
So if you are interested in purchasing a natural gas oven, range, or any other gas appliance, just give us a call. We do free pre-inspections where we can send an inspector out and measure everything for you and let you know any costs associated with moving forward with a project.
Now it's our favorite time.
Taste
Time
test.
to taste.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Football ready.
My name is Emily.
And I'm Nikki.
And this has been your
Scoreboard Snack Attack.
Have fun? Sometimes being patient helps, don't it? What y'all play? Throw water on each other? That's what I was talking about. Pretty good idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fulton High School Marching Band.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
In today's world, you don't stay in business long without providing exceptional customer service. The Duff family has been providing exceptional customer service for over 44 years. Our customers rate us highly, as shown by the fact we're the only dealer in Tennessee to have earned the Subaru Stellar Care Award for customer satisfaction 6 years in a row. Check our online reviews or ask your friends. They'll tell you to come to Earl Duff Subaru, where buying is a pleasure.
Choose 0% APR financing on all new 2017 Outback models for up to 63 months during the model year-end sale at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
If you didn't buy your rugs at Hammers, you paid too much.
Hammers buyers search the South rug markets every month for special deals on area and room size rugs, like these in traditional, oriental, and contemporary design. Choose from high quality heat set rugs, olefins or wool. Plus, there's always a special selection of kitchen and bathroom rugs for $288. Remember,
Don't pay too much. Buy your rugs at Hammers.
Yeah, I don't think they showed up.
Please welcome the 2017 Clinton High School Marching Band.
Let's get started.
Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
We put a lot of love into our award-winning ribs to ensure you'll love them too. Calhoun's, over 30 years of love and ribs.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area. All types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
Really? Again? Hey, if I had automotive style suspension like the new Simplicity, plus a free floating mower deck for the best cut, I'd be all that too.
Well,
and if I had the expertise and advice of his Simplicity dealer, maybe he'd look forward to hanging out with me.
You don't have a Simplicity dealership.
Good point. Huh.
Yeah.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. In jail? Need bail? Just chill and call Hill. That's right, Hill Bonding Company is a locally owned Johnny-on-the-spot company for bonding people out of jail. The number you need to remember is 245-4545. That's right, 245-4545. Hill Bonding Company is locally owned, also covering Morgan and Loudoun counties. 245-4545. Jail ain't no big deal, just chill and call Hill. 445-4545.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
The Harriman Utility Board is committed to providing safe and reliable natural gas service to our customers in Harriman and Roane County through the use of safe operational procedures with trained and knowledgeable personnel. An odorant is added to natural gas and maintained to a certain level so that in the event of a gas leak it can be easily detected. If you smell or suspect a natural gas leak, please call the Harriman Utility Board at 882-3242. We can be reached 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Attention, all hunters, outdoorsmen, and preppers.
It's military surplus time at Hammer's. You'll find over 20 different worldwide Army surplus items like ghillie suits, U.S. and Swiss sleeping bags, German safety vests, combat shirts, and more, priced from 99 cents to $69.95. Plus, there's our most popular item, 12x12 camo nets. Hurry, quantities are limited.
At ease. Now hurry to Hammers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Friday night BBB Game of the Week. I'm Chase Clem alongside David Queener. Dave, let's run down a few quick scores before we get the Mulch & More kickoff. At the half, it was Polk over Sweetwater, 14-7. Dobbins-Bennett was up on Farragut, 28-14. South Dual up big on Halls, 42-0. Northview was up on Pigeon Forge, 28-14. Austin East up on Gatlinburg-Pittman, 34-7. Seymour up on Gibbs, 28-7. Kingston just ran the kickoff back of the opening third quarter, 86 yards. They're up 26-7 against Scott County. Oliver Springs at the half was up 23-18 at Sunbright. Harriman up big, and that's a big upset, up 34-0 against Midway.
Wow. And hey, Chase, it's like two different tales of a game here. Clinton on the running game has held Fulton, I'm going to say, in check. The short passing game in check. There's our much and more kickoff.
Pooch kick received by Fulton at the 30. I've been waiting to see number 3 get in action, see what he can do. He's going to run it about 30 yards east and west and about 3 north and south.
Yeah, and back to what I said, Clinton's held Fulton in check on the short pass game. It's been the 4th down play, the long ball, Clinton's had trouble with.
It's almost like on 4th down they revert to that 3rd and Chavis defense where you play so deep you give up a big.
Yep, and we're lucky it's not 35-0 right now and the clock's running. That's the only thing. Clinton's 1 score away from that happening.
Falcons start out on about their own 33-yard line. Malone will hand it off right up the middle, and they're off. He's at the 40. He's at the 45, out to midfield, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds in Clinton territory at the 45-yard line.
Out of 20-yard gain there.
Going to be Dorian Williamson. He's been all over the place today tonight. Dorian Williamson to the Falcons.
First down, Fulton.
That'll bring up a Hammers 1st and 10 in Clinton Dragon territory. David, if Clinton's not careful, we'll see that running clock.
We will. Defense can only maintain the pressure so long, and you don't want to break, but eventually you bend, but you do break eventually.
They'll go back to Williamson.
Wow,
Missed tackle.
What a move. Oh.
Another good tackle.
Stop. Good tackle.
You talk about bend, don't break. As bad as, I hate to flash back to the Tennessee game, as bad as they played last week, you're still down 24-0 at half. It isn't like that game was over, but like you said, you can only ask your defense to keep you in a game for so long before things get out of hand.
Well, offense has got to step up and do something. You got to get a little help somewhere. I can't just continually run Clinton defense out there without the offense not doing something. They didn't do very much in the second quarter.
Malone with 2 receivers split out to the wide side of the field, 2 in the backfield. He takes the snap, handoff to number 12, hammered. They're keyed in on that run, David.
They are, and they played it. Other than one play here a while ago, it was a 20-yard gain. They've really, if you look at Fulton's rushing total, I don't think they have 100 yards. I don't know.
No.
I'd be lucky if they got 70 yards. I don't know what they actually average per game, but I think Clinton's probably holding them below what they average.
And when they go back and watch the film of this game, that'll be one thing they can show their players that they're improving on and that they are exceptional at. Malone looks to go deep again, throws a bullet to number 3.
Wow.
That's Joey Smith of Fulton.
Well, he throws a good ball, though.
He throws it deep, and he can throw it on a laser, too. With 10 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter, brings up another Hammers 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Fulton not too rushed to get back to the line of scrimmage, not as hurried as they were in the first half.
No.
Malone takes the snap, hands off to the right side. Gain of about 6 yards.
West leads Powell 28-6. That's a big. That would be a big win for West. That'd probably put them in the playoffs.
A lot of teams making or breaking the playoffs this time of year. They run out to the left side. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He breaks 2-3 tackles, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
And Bull Fulton sealed that off really good with a couple blocks there on the edge, and I don't know that I couldn't have done that. I might have been able to run out there.
That would be quality TV.
That would be quality TV. That'd be something to laugh about. That'd be laughable TV. It's almost a block in the back right there by Fulton. No, that was close. I'm surprised our official on this side didn't toss it.
He might have changed sides. They might have moved him to the other side.
Well, I hope they told him to have to bury that flag because he was throwing it. I never have understood. All these officials are carrying radios. They've all got little earpieces in. Why do we have to have all the conferences? Why can't they talk on the radio?
They may just be for show. They might not even work.
He might not. No, he did not get it. 34-0.
And a sigh falls over the crowd.
Yeah.
With 9:23 in the third quarter, Fulton's up 34-0.
It's time to look closer to home and energize America with fuel made in America. Natural gas is a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and more affordable energy choice. ORUD is your family's comfort provider. Natural gas is the responsible choice for your family, your wallet, and the environment. Gas is a great value, but it is also the best way to cook, heat your water, and warm your home. If you want the best for less, switch your house to natural gas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the BBB Friday Night Game of the Week. We're at Clinton City Field. I'm Chase Clem. If you're just joining us, alongside living legend David Queen.
I don't know so much about the living legend, buddy.
David, I think a big sigh came over the crowd when that PAT was missed. I think a lot of people were looking for the running clock, and
probably were.
That just guaranteed us to be able to hang out a little bit longer.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
Clinton fields the kickoff. They fumble it again. Number 33 receives it, makes a man miss. He's out to the 20. He's about at the 25, tackled at the Clinton Dragon 27-yard line.
I know I've said this a couple times tonight. Once again, Clinton has a ball. Pretty good return right there. I mean, it's manageable field position. It's not like it's at the 5-yard line.
I wonder if they stick with that second quarterback this half and try to get the throwing game going.
That's a good question. I can't. Yeah, he's going in. Looks like he's going back out there.
Number 12, solid-looking kid. Trevon Hill coming into the game.
He is a good-looking kid. And did you say that? Did you say 10 was a freshman?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nathan Murphy. And on our sheet here, he's not even listed as a quarterback. Murphy looks to the sideline to get the signal. He's under center. Takes the snap, fullback dive up the middle for a short gain.
Well, I have to say one thing. You know, you always hear about being committed to your running game.
Mm-hmm.
Clinton's committed to the running game. Let's give them credit for that, if nothing else. That's something Coach McKamey said they've got to get better at. If they're going to win ball games and be in ball games, they got to be able to run the ball.
And you know, with the game 34-0,
why not work on it?
Why not work on solidifying yourself as a running team? You know what I mean?
Right, and he was telling me before the game, talking to him on the field, he just said, we've been used to pass block. This offense has been used to doing nothing but pass blocking. They need to be able to get their hand in the ground and be able to push forward and run block. And maybe that's what they just decided we're going to do. We'll just run block. And we'll do it in the game, and we'll learn in the game, because you don't scrimmage right now, and you really don't scrimmage against your own team right now, because you're in the heart of the season. You can't afford injuries.
This has got to be an adjustment for Coach McKamey, too, as he used to, at least in the past few years, being involved in such a winning program.
Personal foul. My call.
Dead ball offsetting personal foul.
Wow. I hate it when they do that.
You wish they'd at least move it up 15, then move it back 15.
Who was it on? Them two right? Yeah, it's them two right there. One standing up over the other one. That's offsides.
Yeah, it'd be something if they just blew the whistle and just let them go at it. Say, all right, guys, you guys want to do this, let's go.
Go at it.
Illegal procedure against the Dragons.
That's like the kids at school that always talk about fighting, and the principal says, all right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to suspend you for 3 days, and you're going to go outside and fight till your parents come pick you up.
Yeah.
They said, no, I don't think so.
I'll be fine.
That was an old Bill Thompson.
Man, a ton of penalties. I don't know what the penalty yardage is going to be, but it's going to be interesting to see. There's a ton of penalties tonight.
They may all offset.
You're right about that.
3rd and 10 for the Dragons. Ball on their own 27-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Randy McKamey shaking his head. He's going to have to call a timeout. A frustrated Randy McKamey.
If you didn't
Sometimes
buy
that's
your
part of,
rugs at
I don't know
Hammers, you paid too much.
Hammers buyers search the South rug markets every month for special deals on area and room size rugs, like these in traditional, oriental, and contemporary designs. Choose from high quality heat set rugs, olefins or wool. Plus, there's always a special selection of kitchen and bathroom rugs for $288. Remember,
Don't pay too much. Buy your rugs at Hammers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Clinton Dragons take their first time out of the half with 7 minutes and 52 seconds remaining, with a score of 34-0 in favor of the Fulton Falcons. I was looking on their roster. Does the younger Dobson brother still play for Fulton, or is he graduated?
He's graduated.
Okay. David, I don't know if you know, our parks department gets the field ready on Friday nights for the high school team, and I like to see all the different, I'm sure this is a changing. I don't know if they have the neons every week, the neon numbers, and I would think normally that C might be orange in the midfield.
It has been.
So I enjoy seeing stuff switched up and something different for the fans of players. Players love that kind of stuff, and they look forward to seeing you doing it on Thursdays and Fridays. It's a good run here by the Dragons, number 4, Cameron Washington.
Well, we've got a really good, and I know y'all do too down in Rockville. I know you take care of the field down there. We got a really good recreation staff here that dedicates a lot of time and a lot of effort into this. It's always been, even when Roger Houck was the recreation manager, and he's now the city manager. So there's. You think, is it you?
Yeah.
Are you the rec department?
Yeah.
You do it all by yourself?
I wish I did, but sometimes I like to take the credit for that. But no, we've got a good team that comes in, works hard, and gets a lot done. And
fourth down and short.
Oh,
whoa!
That's the same person, number 6, Deshaun Page, that came with a big sack in the first half.
Well, that just the effort on the field. I don't know about the numbers. The numbers have always been white. The neon numbers have always been white. I don't know if that's something they've changed up this year. And the C has been orange some. I don't know if that's something else they changed up this year too. I really don't know, because this is the first time I've been here all year.
We do a lot of that during the school day, and you have kids going back and forth between the field house and the weight room. And what are you doing to the field today? Are you going to checkerboard? And so they look forward to that stuff. It's something different to get excited about.
Well, y'all do a good job down there. And then these guys here, man, I know most of the guys that work on the rec park, they do a good job too. You got to be dedicated to it. And that's a lot of pride for your community right there, having a good-looking field like that.
Malone's going to keep it. He's faked the sweep.
Almost a first down. I don't know if he got it.
Almost the first down.
We'll see where they marked it.
We've actually met with the city manager, the former parks guy, and the current park director with the city. We've been looking at doing some stuff that the city of Clinton does in their recreation department, so they're good people.
Well, we got a good recreation department.
We went over and saw their indoor pool one day.
Got a good indoor pool. Might be one of, in the winter time, might be one of the warmest.
Yeah.
Indoor pools.
You got to heat the pool and you got to heat the.
Right. We have people come from all over to swim in that pool because the water is so warm. Whew.
Malone takes the snap, gives to number 9, Dorian Williamson.
And people are saying right now, all right, they're talking about the pool while they're talking about a warm pool. It's the seniors like to swim in a warm pool, and they like to swim year-round for exercise. That's why our pool,
Therapy.
Our pool is really warm.
Isaiah Washington on the stop.
A host of Falcons look to the sidelines to get the play called in.
I don't know if you got this in Rockwood, but something that's really been a hit here that our recreation department knows is a splash pad.
I know the county park has a splash pad, and
Lord
they are
have
the
mercy. Huge. Been a huge thing.
Malone takes the snap, looks deep.
Bang.
Another good
bullet.
Another good pass by Malone, complete to number 3, Joey Smith. That's going to bring up another Hammers 1st and 10 for the Fulton Falcons with just under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Hey, you need to venture up Hammers and check it out, man. You'll be shocked at some of the stuff you see in there, and you'll be shocked at the prices because they got some of the lowest prices. It's name brand stuff, man.
I like to drive down the road, listen to the sports animal and Hammers Discount Store. Sing that song.
Listen, you can go up there, and you're probably not into the rug thing, but if you're looking for rugs for your house, they've got them up there, and they'll have them hundreds of dollars cheaper than what you'll go somewhere else and buy. I'm talking those nice living room rugs.
So a good Saturday to be going to Hammers Discount Store, loading up on some surplus, and then stopping by and seeing Gary at Mulch and More.
And go Mulch and More. That's exactly right.
I think I just planned my Saturday. Sets up the screen alone. The Dragons tried to swat it down on second and 7 with a gain of about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. We saw Clinton run the clock a lot during the first half. Fulton kind of going to the same thing. They're eating up a little bit of clock.
Number 7's a big boy.
Jacques Booker. They've gone to him a few times tonight.
He's a big guy. 44-18, Oliver Springs.
Oliver Springs has blown it wide open.
Looking for number 2.
High snap, caught.
Wow.
I don't know were they trying to reverse that or was they fake
I don't know, but the guy for Clinton, number 56 for Clinton, was in the backfield just about the same time as the Fulton guy. Look here. That's another one of them whole A blocks. Yeah. 54 from Fulton didn't block him very well.
He was coming for the reverse and never made it to it.
He was. And here's what's been the thorn in Clinton's side tonight is 4th down and whatever. It don't really matter.
And if you're Fulton, you got to feel confident on 4th down.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you almost.
Well, they scored 3 out of 4 times on 4th down, I think.
You almost look forward to it.
You almost look forward to it.
Malone receives the snap. Pressured, finds a man. I think he just kind of throws it up. And he dropped it.
He dropped it. I wonder if he caught that, if he'd have been in bounds. I believe he would have.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. Clinton's going to take over on the 26-yard line for Hammers' first down.
That's a victory within itself right there.
Mm-hmm.
Got to stop.
Let's see right here. Pressure had to throw it off of his back foot still.
He catches that ball. It's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
He's in bounds if he catches it.
That was all arm. Dragons on their own 26-yard lines with just over 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Almost got him to jump off sides, fake the handoff. Wow.
Intercept.
Fenderson tackled hard out of bounds on the interception, and that flag thrown like a hand grenade. I think he about got his helmet ripped off.
Did the Fulton player take the Fulton player out? Is that who tackled him? Because they're both laying there. So I just wondered. I think we're going to have a face mask on this. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we don't see it right.
Well, he picked up some speed about right there. He kicked it
right
into
here.
There's the face mask. And then you two players run into each other.
They just ran into each other. But there was a face mask. And we got another flag. Who's the flag?
I think McKamey's just got a flag.
We've got 2 flags. He got ejected.
And that's not good on the sidelines.
No.
And it is not good on the Clinton Dragon sidelines. And we have a player exit field right.
Yep.
Long story short of that. Flags everywhere. You've got a face mask out of bounds. You're probably going to have an unsportsmanlike out here at about the 30.
This is put it down.
I think he might have been ejected from the game.
Yeah, somebody's got to go. The coach has got to go to the locker room with him.
A lot of disarray right here the past few minutes.
Well, we got some emotions running high here. It's been an emotional. There's been a little jibber jabbering going on anyway.
And as a player, it is good to play with emotion up to a certain point.
You got to be able to control it.
And you have to be able to control that.
And I don't know what he was complaining about because
I didn't even.
There was a penalty. I mean, the kid did about rip the Fulton kid's head off with a face mask. That's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a good call.
Was he the face mask?
I don't know if he was or not, but he was the one doing the mouthing part.
Yeah. Malone keeps it. Tackled for little to no gain. Three minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Fulton has it on the Dragon 2. They're going to send two way outside on the wide side of the field. Probably trying to run it in. Tackled again for no gain.
I don't know what he was complaining. He came charging back at the official, Brad, on that replay. I really don't know what that was right there. I don't understand that right there. That's just losing your composure bad.
Washington on the stop. Third down.
And then you had a shot match for a little while.
And that young man hustled. I mean, he hustled to get to the play. I mean, he's sprinting from behind. You can see him on our replay there. So I don't know. Something had to happen somewhere to just go like that.
Malone hands off, and he's in for the touchdown. Number 12, Jacorin Anderson on the touchdown run. Bring it 40-0 with a PAT pending.
Is that another flag on the play? Who's that on? Rutrow. Might have somebody else getting tossed.
There was a. Watch this right. Well, I don't know. I thought I saw something that.
Well, it's not good when everybody's right. That means somebody might be getting it. And you don't want to see this. I mean, you just don't want to see this. An ejection's a game. And I wonder if the kid was mad, Brad, because he thought the Fulton kid was offsides, that he almost jumped offside. Now watch number 33. You'll see him come running up here.
So he's the one that comes
in. Right there. He is right there. Right there. He comes up, and watch this. Straight back, straight back, straight back.
Yeah, there we go. See, he's getting on the referee there. He got right in his face, getting on him.
I know I'm grabbing it. Uh-oh. Fulton's getting called over. They're getting ejected. Somebody is. Maybe number 6.
Boy, we rolled through that first quarter, though, didn't we? Got unsportsmanlike.
Against Fulton and a player ejection, unsportsmanlike against Fulton.
Hate to see 2 players ejected.
No, the points are on the board. This must be
probably after the play.
I'm trying to figure out who got ejected.
This was post-play, so the touchdown counts.
So they'll assess the penalty on the kickoff.
I think it might be number 6, but I'm not 100% sure. But we've not seen, for somebody to be ejected, they got to leave the playing field. And we've not seen, might be the way these are going.
And we didn't see anything going on, so there must have been some strong vocabulary going on.
Very well could have
after
been.
the touchdown.
Very well could have been.
I can't imagine young athletes using.
That's a line drive. Did he make that? No good.
No good.
40-0, Clay. I mean, Fulton.
We'll be right back with the score of 40-0.
We put a lot of love into our award-winning ribs to ensure you'll love them too. Calhoun's, over 30 years of love and ribs.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. Mulch & More offers mulch, the best topsoil in the area. All types of gravel, sand, pea gravel, either loose or in bags, creek rock, river rock, field stone, mountain mist stone, railroad cross ties, straw bales, fence posts, farm gates, and much more. Mulch & More offers backhoe and dump truck service. And Mulch & More can also demolish a house or building on your property, and they'll haul it off for you. Give Gary a call today at 865-740-5229 for Mulch & More in Midtown.
Joining us, you've missed a doozy of the last 10 minutes. We've had player ejections, players leaving.
Flag fest.
Throwing flags left and right. And if you're Clinton, the only thing positive right now is if you have 2 zeros on a just for fun ball board. Fulton with the kickoff received by Clinton. Clinton receives it cleanly, and they'll get out to the 20, out to the 25. Tackled by a host of Falcons at their own 30-yard line. That was the Mulch & More kickoff. Give Gary a call today, 865-740-5229 for all your Mulch &
Reno
More
Sporting
needs.
Goods. Your
Final score: West 28, Powell 6. Helps in West playoffs. I know we got some more games left, but it sure helps. That puts Powell West in the driver's seat.
Just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter brings up a hammer's 1st and 10 for the Dragons. And if you're the Dragons at this point, you're trying to keep all your players in the game and put some points. You hate to get shut out.
Yeah, you hate to get shut out. Clint's not scored in the last 3 weeks, so.
He lost his footing. Well, I'd like to have been a fly on the wall when all that flag fest ejections was going on. We're going to have to get the scoop.
We're going to get the scoop on that.
And the clock continues to run as Fulton has a 35 or more lead.
I think that's a good rule, too.
Yeah, I think it can be argued both ways, but when you started to see some of these scores in the playoffs, 77-0, scores like that helps get that out of the way. See this behind the line of scrimmage.
That was behind him, man. That's a live ball. He missed that. What else did you?
He could throw his flag.
I'd almost thought Gary Kennedy or Greg Porter was making that call. I had reminiscences, but I knew Kennedy got demoted down to Optimus and middle school football.
You know, that one referee way back then, he threw an unsportsmanlike conduct and said he was giving him the business. I think there's been a lot of giving the business down there tonight.
That's right.
Murphy turns, hands the ball off. He's out at the 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 30, the 25.
That's a
horse collar.
There's your flag.
he couldn't wait to throw it. He's going to have the biggest gain of the night. Tack on 15, or half the distance. And just like that, Clinton in position to put some points on the board. And that'll end the third quarter?
Yes.
First down, Dragons.
And do you just roll on, or are we going to end the quarter?
I don't know if they realize it's over. Wait. End of the quarter 3.
At the end of 3, Fulton leads Clinton 40-0.
I am a Simplicity dealer. This business is my life, my career. If you need a new mower, I'll help you choose the model that will make your property look its very best, and even let you take a test drive. When it does need service, you can rely on my factory service training and genuine parts. Because I don't just sell products, I build relationships. I am a Simplicity dealer.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. In jail? Need bail? Just chill and call Hill. That's right, Hill Bonding Company is a locally owned Johnny-on-the-spot company for bonding people out of jail. The number you need to remember is 245-4545. That's right, 245-4545. Hill Bonding Company is locally owned, also covering Morgan and Loudoun counties. 245-4545. Jail ain't no big deal, just chill and call Hill. 245-4545.
Did you come up behind that one?
Welcome back, folks. That was a little off-air conversation about the Cofield Greenback.
I seen some modifications last night. That's what I was asking Brad about the road back behind. I am correct. Okay. It just looked like that. Now, you know, this is big right here for Clinton. They've been held scoreless the last 3 weeks. So this is big. So what? 15 quarters, they've not put a point on the board.
Yeah, it'd be big for them to score right here as much adversity as they've faced tonight.
And really, no matter if it's 7 or if it's 3.
No.
It's points.
That brings up a Hammers 1st and 10 to start the fourth quarter. Murphy under center. Dives and gives. He picks up a few on the play.
There's still a chipping going on down there. It's chippy.
Yeah, like Brad said, for a team that hadn't played in years, it's like
as Clinton gets a little better, not bad for the series. Because you don't mind it a little bit. Part of the game, anyway.
Fulton runs a player onto the field late.
That had to be offsides. How's that not offsides? The kid was under center. I mean, seriously, how's that not offsides on Fulton?
Another handoff. Fulton at the 5. They're going to get in the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown for the Clinton Dragons. Welcome to the scoreboard.
First touchdown in 15 quarters. Cox will be happy if he shows it. Is Cox going to be on the show tonight?
He comes in about second segment.
Okay. And, didn't give up. Clinton didn't give up. Clinton's been committed to the – I don't know if Clinton's not got a little better running the ball here. They've stayed after it. I'm impressed with that part of it.
On for the PAT, and it's good. Number 43, Garrett Zodi with the PAT. He brings a score of 40-7 with 11-12 left in the game. This is the Friday night game of the week.
The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Welcome back, folks, and if you're just joining us, Clinton puts up 7 points on the board with 11 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the ball game. Brings the score to 40-7 at Clinton City Field with the BBB Channel 12 Game of the Week. What do you think? Go ahead, Dave.
You think they onside it?
Hey, why not? Onside it, go for 2. Get the run.
Why not?
I'm trying to do math right now. We're not running clock anymore, are we?
No, we're not running clock. We're only 33 up. So,
as we get set for the Mulch and Moore kickoff, give Gary a call today for all your Mulch and Moore needs. 865-740-5229. Guys, they can do it all. Give them a call today. Zodi sets the kick for the Falcons.
Look here.
It's a little chip, and he's recovered his own kick. Garrett Zodi kicks the PAT, kicks the Mulch and Moore kickoff, and recovers it. He's got to be the player of the game.
I want to see this again.
That's a good kick. Oh, we got it.
We got it.
That's nice.
It's not. He's across the 50-yard line. He got it. It's
That's
a good play.
very good right there.
I called it, man. I called it. I ought to be a head coach somewhere.
That's just so crazy. It just might work. Perfect. That was perfect.
That's perfect. I'm telling you.
Clinton Dragons, so you're saying there's a chance. Brings up a Hammers 1st and 10.
As long as there's time on the clock, there's a chance, buddy. Lightning strikes twice. Fast, you know.
Here comes the all-out blitz from Fulton.
Yep, probably so.
Quick pitch out left to the wide side of the field. He's at crosses midfield at the 50, changes directions, tackled at the 41-yard line.
Close to another Hammers first down. It's real close.
We about had some extra curricular going here between number 4 of Clinton and number 3 of Fulton.
Clinton can't afford to get anybody to throw that. They got the Wildcats next week, and Coach Gaddis was up here scouting them tonight. So Wildcats will be ready for the Dragons next week. A long-time rivalry game. Two teams don't like each other. Two communities that don't get along together too much together neither.
Murphy checks out of the original call. Looks to the sidelines. Signals in the new play for his team. Hand off at the 40. He's at the 35. I think you're right, Dave. They are getting better.
And, you can tell by the reaction from Fulton. They're frustrated. They're having some trouble right now. Missing tackles. Just not tackling very well. It's a film that the Fulton coaches are not going to like what they see when they go back and look at it. They've lost focus, yes, all focus. If that's what Bush Jones says, that's a bunch of malarkey.
Right back to the run.
Picked up another, 3 or 4, 5 yards?
Mm-hmm. Running the same play, running the dive.
Running the same play, running the dive. What are we doing now? We're all together. I don't understand why they're not breaking them up a little quicker. Who's quarterbacking now? Is it we still got the young kid quarterback?
Let's see. Yes, the freshman Murphy. See if they switch it up and run to the wide side of the field now. With under 10 minutes remaining in the fourth. Right up the middle, David. If you can't stop it, why stop running it?
That's exactly right. I've always been under the impression, man, run it till you stop me.
If you're 4 or 5 yards a carry, why not?
Run it till you stop me. And I know some coaches, Chase, you might know the same thing. I know some coaches will run the same play over and over until you stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it'll get you 10 or 15 or 5 or whatever, and getting you every time, it's a good play. Run it.
And Clinton, 99% is not going to come away with the victory tonight, but they've exposed a lot of Fulton.
And we flinched. Looks like Clinton flinched maybe.
That's going to go from 3rd and 2 to about 3rd and 7 for the Dragons.
That's the thing the coach is talking about, Chase.
So now you go from running that same dive for a first down to having to change your whole game plan.
Well, instead of being, 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's a backbreaker.
Dragons looking to put some more points on the board and put a little dent in the score right now with under 8.5 minutes left in the game.
Whoa.
You better get rid of it quick.
You better get rid of it.
They've got him. They about had him picked up, I reckon.
Yeah.
So they do that run, play action. Just sniffed out quick, and 39 loses the helmet. He'll have to go to the sidelines for a play. I'm going to bring up 4th and 9 for the Dragons.
I think you go for it.
Why not go longer out here?
You know, I'd like to see if I'd like to see him break a field goal kicker and see if he can move one from there.
Hey, why not?
I'd like to see him just try it because he's going to do it earlier until they faked it. Maybe it was a fake all the way anyway from the get-go.
Here comes the reverse.
Reverse.
Throws a block.
He's going to pass the ball.
He's caught.
Wow.
Caught for a first down, a Hammer's first down on the reverse pass. There it goes. Set it up. Looked like he had a good amount of space to run. That was well defended by number 20 of Fulton.
Yeah, it was.
Just made a good catch.
You know, the Harrison kid, when he first started as a freshman here, he played wide receiver. So he knows a little bit. He knows a little bit about playing wide receiver.
So that was QB to QB.
That's QB to QB.
7 minutes remaining. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. They look to pass again. He's got a man in the end zone.
Got him twisted up a little bit. That might have been should have been a penalty.
I'm surprised we didn't get a flag out of that. Let's see that again. It looked like they had some. Yeah.
They might have took his flag away at halftime.
That stops the clock with 6:58 remaining in the 4th quarter. Give the Dragons a minute to breathe.
Another penalty.
Not so fast, my friend. You wanted a flag. You got it.
I never saw a flag, but they moved it back 5 yards. It's 1st and 15.
1st and 15 for the Dragons.
I don't know why, but
just because. It had been a few plays.
Wow.
Murphy fakes the toss, trapped to the inside middle, hammered. That was number 24, Reagan McKamey.
Coach McKamey's son.
He's thinking, Dad, what the heck?
Yeah, why'd you run that play for? You got me killed. Yeah, you got me killed. And that young man's in a little pain. He's holding them ribs.
Yeah, he got hit hard right there.
He got hit hard right there. Yes, he did.
Murphy checks out of it.
Welcome to 5A football, young man.
Murphy takes the snap, dive up the middle again, or a little to the left side, tackled for no gain, maybe a loss of 1.
Clinton player's down. I got up.
Ronquan Thomas on the tackle, number 4.
3rd down for the Dragons.
Wow, he hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
He hit the ground pretty hard. He clipped his feet out from under. He went down like a tree.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Probably knocked the breath out of him. You're right. Got to be impressed with Clinton on this drive. They kept it alive. 3rd and 10. Let's see if they can get a first down here. It's 4-down territory, so they've got
2 plays.
They got 2 plays to do it.
And we're going to get the maybe Coach McKamey got a timeout.
Got a timeout.
Yeah, all sorts of confusion. They're about to get delay game. Coach McKamey gets a timeout. And we'll take a timeout and be right back.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the BBB Friday night game of the week. With 5:29 left in the ball game, Fulton leads Clinton 40-7. Clinton pretty impressive on this drive, David.
Yeah, you know, it's 2 different tales of a ball game if you really look at it. Clinton had a really good first quarter, not a good second quarter. So on the 3rd quarter, but a really good 4th quarter here. We've had a lot of action. I mean, there's been a lot of flags. There's been a lot of flags fly on the old lettuce tonight.
And you know, David, when that clock gets running, it's real easy for a team to say, all right, let's go. Let's keep that thing running. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here, right.
And Clinton comes back with a touchdown.
Give Clinton a little credit for fighting back and showing a little pride.
Pitch to the wide side.
Wide open.
Pass, wide open.
Oh, he dropped it.
And a flag.
Andrew Schumann on the option pass. There is a flag.
holding. For all things holy, can we put the flags away?
Man, I hit him in a bad place, in the hands. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, no.
Going to be 3rd and 20 for the Dragons. Heck, wherever they are on the field right now, 4-down territories. Try to cut into this lead a little bit more before the game ends and make it look a little bit more respectable. Fakes the handoff, little screen pass to number 8, Isaiah Washington. He's hit hard again.
Number 41 was wide. I mean, listen, wide open. I mean, wide open. I don't know why. I thought that's where the play was going. Yeah, he did stay at home, didn't he? Makes a good recovery, slips, and still gets on the tackle.
Game
We're
gone.
going to try a field goal here. Let's see.
Game gone to final. Kingston 33, Scott 7.
That's a good win for Kingston.
Big win for Coach Pankey and the
All
Yellow
right.
Jackets.
See, we got a knee down on the ground, so we're going to kick this one, it looks like. This would be big for their mojo here. Wow.
Kicks got distance. No good.
Oh.
Just a little
wow.
left.
Just a little left. He had plenty of distance, I think, and plenty of height. It looked good from here. Almost looked good.
That's the one he kicks again, probably makes it.
Yep. Had plenty of distance, though. Plenty of distance, plenty of leg. Just some.
That's when he
yanked
probably
to the left
kicks
a little bit.
5 times in practice and makes 3 of them. You know,
Probably
makes
does.
3 or 4 of them.
But you know, hey, listen, that's a weapon right there, though. Clint needs to utilize that a little bit more, maybe.
First down, Falcons at the.
And Fulton's in no hurry here.
Brings up a Hammers 1st and 10.
I'll be shocked if we don't have a lot of subs in right here. And it looks like that's what we do have. Got another quarterback in. Got a bunch of clean white pants out there. You can always tell.
Good time to get these guys some work.
Yeah,
Direct
good time to
snap
get them some work.
to number 10, Michael Hobby.
There's a ball on the ground.
Nah, he's down.
Was he down?
I thought so too. Harriman, final score at Midway. Harriman beats Midway by a final score of 41-6.
Man, that's a big win for Harriman, a Harriman program.
Struggled here
of late. It's a young football team, but the people in Harriman, they don't have a lot of patience with Coach Tapp.
No.
But that's a big win for Harriman Blue Devils.
Big bounce back win.
51-18 Oliver Springs over Sunbright. That's a big win for Oliver Springs. That's win number 2. That's 2 back-to-back. Man, I don't know how many points they put in the last couple games, Brad, but that's quite
90-something.
93 points, that's pretty good. That's Oliver Springs' team that me and Ron Berry both thought would be much improved this year. And maybe they're just starting to roll in the last half of the season here.
Is a team like Oliver Springs, are they out?
I don't know if they're out or not.
You never know.
They might be able to play themselves in. But I think they got to win out though, I think. They'll have to beat Greenback next week, and they'll have to beat Coalfield in a couple of weeks.
They got the hammer going to get dropped.
So I don't think they can. The Midway loss may have helped them.
It probably did because if we get an Oliver Springs coach on the Friday night scoreboard tonight, we may have to. We'll see if they give us a playoff scenario. Lenore City goes final against Stone. They beat Stone 26-7.
A team in Lenore City, a team that's greatly improved this year. I don't know. Clint must have thought they had a player hurt. Oh, he did. He's coming off on his own pair, though. We had everybody and the brother out there.
Coach McKamey saying, how much do I need to give you to put your flags up?
Left-handed quarterback, buddy. You don't see many of them.
He's come in and went right to work, number 10, Michael Hobby.
He has. Big run, picked up a first down, picked up about 6 right there, maybe 5 or 6.
Got an Oliver Springs alumni at home watching the game. Text in says Oliver Springs is not mathematically out of the playoffs.
That's good. That's basically what we said.
So if
we
I'm
thought
saying,
they can play themselves in.
That's Justin Gambrell out there listening to the BBB Friday night game of the week.
Appreciate Justin listening.
At Coach Gambrell via the Twitter. Do you tweet?
No.
Dave, we got to get you a Twitter.
No. Dave don't need no Twitter.
Not.
My wife Facebooks. I get on her Facebook page and fly under the radar.
You know, Coach Webb's got a Twitter, and he didn't know it until about 2 weeks later. He said, Clem, you got me on that Twitter. I said, Coach, don't worry about it. Hobby takes the snap, another direct snap. We had some movement.
I think it's offsides on Fulton. That's what I think.
Back that up 5. It's going to be 1st and 15. As that backs the ball up to the 46-yard line. Oliver Springs currently 3rd place in the district.
So you just win the games you're supposed to win. Take care of business.
Fulton with 3 receivers spread out to the wide side of the field. Hobby looks to sends a man in motion, receives the snap, just dumps it right off to him, and he's off to the races. Gain of about 9. That's going to bring it up to about 2nd and 6. With under 2 minutes left in the game.
That's a neat little play right there.
Yeah. Be good to hear. You don't want to. On one hand, as a Clinton fan, you hate to see Fulton score again, but on the other hand, it'd be good to see some of these younger guys.
Well, it'd be good for Clinton to hold them out here. It'd be good for Clinton. It might not be good for Fulton, but it'd be good for Clinton.
They send the Hobby sends the man in motion, keeps it this time, picks up a Hammers 1st and 10.
He's done a really. I know he's only been in on this series, but he's done a really good job. I don't know what grade's he in. You know, we know what he is.
But a lot of times when you see these 2nd string, 3rd string guys come in, it's simple stuff. It's dive, 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 get the game over with. Here, he's stepped in done
like everything.
Changed. Brings up another Hammers 1st and 10 with under a minute remaining in the game.
If I'm not mistaken, he has a win under his belt for the Falcons this year against Carnes because the quarterback in the game got in. They got in a little scuffle at AE and he got ejected. So he does have a win under his belt for the Falcons. I think if I'm not mistaken.
And if you're a Fulton Falcon fan, it's good to see somebody being able to step up and do that.
Yes.
Fulton again with 3 wide to the wide side of the field. Hobby takes the snap, hands off number 39.
That might do it right there, bud. Hadn't wound it yet. That might do it. Wound the clock now, just under 10 seconds. 8, counting it down.
And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. As the teams walk to their respective sidelines, walk out to the 50-yard line to shake hands as the game goes final. Final score, 40-7. Fulton wins big over Clinton. This has been the Friday night game of the week at Clinton City Field. Again, your final score, Fulton 40, Clinton Dragons 7.
Join us next week. We're in Harriman and Greenback next Friday. Pre-game at 7 o'clock.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
The Harriman Utility Board is committed to providing safe and reliable natural gas service to our customers in Harriman and Roane County through the use of safe operational procedures with trained and knowledgeable personnel. An odorant is added to natural gas and maintained to a certain level so that in the event of a gas leak it can be easily detected. If you smell or suspect a natural gas leak, please call the Harriman Utility Board at 882-3242. We can be reached 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Attention, all hunters, outdoorsmen, and preppers.
It's military surplus time at Hammers. You'll find over 20 different worldwide Army surplus items like ghillie suits, U.S. and Swiss sleeping bags, German safety vests, combat shirts, and more, priced from 99 cents to $69.95. Plus, there's our most popular item, 12 by 12 camo nets. Hurry, quantities are limited.
At ease, now hurry to Hammers.